Hey there everybody, welcome to another Grandia 2 session. In the last session, we managed to have a bunch of things happen, and now in this session, we're at the grind again, and we're going to continue our story. And honestly, the only thing that we learned is that now we need to go and go after the Grand Sword, and that's really about it. So now we're just going through these grassy fields. We kind of stopped because we were getting tired.
Yeah, we really were, but like, okay, we should probably like stop.
Because if we
Hello,
went too
Rocco.
far, we would have lost our sanity. Oh, it would have been great. And then we found out that Elena has like spirit bomb powers, so that was cool.
Yeah, that was something. I'm like, oh,
It's always nice when you realize that the person who's supposed to be a songstress literally has spirit energy powers, and it's like, all right.
she has anime power, but yet again, Shuri has a power that has her thing all animated.
Yeah, so hey, she's just being part of her anime outfit. Whether it's good is really up to the game's choice.
I think this is a secret of mana plot without the secret of mana.
Yeah, except the only difference is that you know, you don't have a random fairy, or you don't have like 3 characters who are like the only characters that hang out with you throughout the majority of the game.
Hey, also hello, players, hello. How's everyone doing on Friday evening?
Yeah, how's it about doing on a Friday night?
Hey.
Searing fire, cleansing flame.
I'm trying my best not to hum this song. I'm like, don't. It's stuck in my brain right now. Secret Mana 3 is a good game.
It's called
Wait, is
Trials
that
of
an actual-
Mana. No,
Oh, I
it's
was
called
gonna say.
Trials of Mana. You can't. Not only that, it's not even called Secret of Mana 3, anyways.
These guys were no real challenge.
So what is Secret? No, wait. Actually, what is Secret of Mana 3? Because I know only just Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana, and Children of Mana, which has its own completely different plot. And I think Children of Mana is supposed to be based. Well, I know there was Sword of Mana, which was
there is Sword of Mana.
which was on the Game Boy Advance, and it was essentially just a remake of Final Fantasy Adventures. Yeah, you guys know Final Fantasy? You guys remember the first Secret of Mana game was actually called Final Fantasy Adventures? Yeah, now I don't know that for whatever reason, but whatever.
You too, Blaz. I keep forgetting this Friday as well.
Haha, you'll freeze fast!
Plus, is doing great, playing more Hat in Time today. Ooh! How far did you get in Hat in Time today?
The ending.
I mean, if you're just going through it, then yeah, it is actually a rather short game.
And that's why people play the PC version, because of all the mod support.
Well, yeah, the mods. I mean, I kind of figured.
It has
I just
longevity
like,
for
I
it.
just like at one point the Switch version is pretty much one of the superior version because it had the DLC, but you know it chugged badly.
For now, until the PlayStation version ends up getting it eventually, I think.
They did announce it that they were getting it.
Yeah.
Finally. I'm like, how come the Switch version got it first, but not the other two? Like, I expected the other one to get it first.
I think it's mainly because of the fact that it was coming out, so it was kind of better off to also give them the DLC as well, rather than half-assing it.
Yeah, but I'm like, they gave it to just one, but not the other. I'm like, you guys could have gave it at the same time, but I'm like, okay.
They didn't care enough, I guess.
Well, I mean, apparently because the person that made the game was like, man, I don't want, you know, to want it on the Switch, and boom, it's on the Switch.
Alright, that was a thing. I remember
Yeah,
that,
the
too.
person was a baby about, I don't want it on the Switch.
And now it's on the Switch.
I'm like, it's on you, bud. Yeah, it gets you more months if you want that game to sell and all that. It
I don't
keep with your
want-
head.
I don't want my game to be on other consoles so I can gain more money. I'm sorry, but
That's not how it works, bud.
how it works for me.
Like, if you're trying to market your game, at least you gotta think like that.
I pray that we shall be
Seiken
safe ahead.
Densetsu 3. Or I like to call and stop calling it the Japanese name and just call it what it's supposed to be called, which is just Trials of Mana, because we have an English translation of the damn title now, so we don't have to call it by the Japanese name anymore. Unless you want to be weeb! You know, and call it that, I guess, but I ain't calling it that good. Oh yeah, that's right. Turnips, they hurt.
Those are big turnips.
Yeah.
They big.
Yep.
Man, I was preparing to watch some anime before I saw y'all got on. Ooh, what anime were you trying to watch?
I think you still watch anime. Just to have us in the background. Actually, no, it probably wouldn't work. You'd probably be hearing like 2 different voices.
You'll be hearing multiple voices.
Hey, be here. I mean, hey, they already saying the power of their attack, so you already good for it.
You're watching the anime already.
Yeah, give it time. Sooner or later, we'll start summoning Big Bang Burst attacks. Wow, that wolf didn't die. Okay.
Did lots of chapter 1 stuff, more chapter 2 stuff, and the first 2 acts for chapter 3. Currently about to start chapter 3, act 4. Oh, Queen Vanessa's manor. Ooh, yeah. Have fun with that one.
It's not that bad.
It really is not that bad, but like first time, player be like, oh, this is you'll be fine. But I like that one. That was my favorite one. Not the whole world of sub is my favorite. And the creepy aesthetic of it. Plus best character in the game. What's your favorite and least favorite Mana game?
Trials of Mana Super Nintendo version because of how cheap it is, and I also still love how the fact that people actually wanted that cheapness to come back, and then they actually took that soul to heart that they have yes, that's the least favorite, and I like the remake of Trials of Mana because it fixes the issues that I have with the Super Nintendo version. And now that people end up complaining about that whole Trials of Mana being easy, they decided to put in a nightmarish difficulty where all the enemies can just one-shot you if you're not careful.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Yeah, I know, interesting. Probably just the original Secret of Mana.
Secret of Mana, yeah.
Not the remake. The remake sucks.
Well, obviously not the remake. That was just, yeah.
Unnecessary.
Yeah. Blatt said he was trying to watch an anime called Seraph of the End. I remember reading a few chapters of the manga in high school. I want to see if that anime that's good. I heard of that. I was kind of thinking of watching that because I don't know the way it looked. I'm like, that looks kind of interesting anime to watch, and I don't remember the plot of it or the synopsis, but I heard or I remember liking the synopsis of it.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Why am I not using Halnado? Well, Halnado actually does nothing. It really does no damage. It just moves all the characters, including your party. I mean, the enemies, including your party, to different locations on the field, and that's it. It doesn't even do any damage at all.
What's from the Secret of Mana remake?
What's not wrong with the Secret of Mana remake?
It's I know, is it like the audio mixing in that game not so great?
Not the audio mixing, it's just a lot of the issues with it is that it kind of, unfortunately, it suffers from remake syndrome where you change it so much to the point where the graphics is just meh. The remixes of the songs is not really that good. You're better off just listening to the Super Nintendo version. It doesn't even fix any issues. It still has the same problem where you can get your ass kicked very easy. Hell, in all honesty, some people actually say they find the remake easier than the original because the original is harder while the remake is a little bit easier. That tiger boss that you fight as your second boss, yeah, it's actually made easier for the most part. It's still difficult, but also the voice acting is hit and miss.
Yeah, like I do remember that the voice acting is a meh. Because I remember watching a bit of the playthrough of the remake, and I'm like, this is boring.
It's very hit and miss. Most of the voice actings, or most of the lines that are being read, like, no offense to the voice actors, it's like, the lines being read really just sounds like that's coming off from PlayStation era.
The Trials of Mana remake good.
Yeah. Because it ends up, I mean, hey, if you want to play the original and get your balls busted, then you can play the original. if you want a little bit of an easier time in actually dodging your enemies fairly, then you can play the remake.
Let those who war with life forfeit their own.
But I'm not gonna lie, I think it's funny that I've started up another playthrough of Vesperia, but I haven't made
How
much
about
progress
this?
in Hysteria. I mean, I've been kind of craving to play Vesperia again because of you're playing it right now. So I'm like, man, Vesperia sounds fun to play.
Funny enough, Vesperia will actually be the last LP that I'll be doing.
Yeah.
Because
I
after
mean, it'll
that
be a
point,
fitting end, though.
yeah, it will be. Not only that, it'll actually make me be able to go ahead and talk about, hopefully, be able to talk about the entirety of the Tales of series if I can.
Tales of Arise, that's the newer one coming out, right?
I know nothing about that game, so I can't even say that I want to play it because I don't know what
I don't even
that
know
one's
anything.
gonna be about.
Yeah, like all we heard was just, it was like at E3 or whatever, one of the directs.
Actually, no offense, I'm glad you mentioned Tales of Arise because in the Wikipedia, there are, I think, 6 games that have been released for 2 sets of the Tales of series. There have only been 3 for the 3rd set. Tales of Hysteria, Vesperia, and Arise. That's it. I don't know. I think the Tales of series is kind of slightly suffering from Final Fantasy 12 through 15 syndrome, skipping the online games, of course. And it's one of my major issues is that I know that the battle system was changing to something a little bit more simplistic, and because they get rid of the MP system after a while, where it just doesn't exist anymore. I think they returned it back in Vesperia, but I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that after a while, certain mechanics of the game just becomes more, you do a bunch of combos and you kill your bosses, and occasionally your characters die. Mind you, it's a lot more involved for that regard, because, without the MP system, but you're not gonna really get much with it, because what you see in the battle system is indeed what you're gonna get. It is fantastic to see people pull up a bunch of combos during boss fights, but other than that, once it hit to Hysteria and they had the whole, you transition straight into the battle in the world map to where you are, because there's no battle transition at all. Part of me is like, I just didn't really like the recent Tales games that we started to have. Like, I don't mind Vesperia for what it does, but it's also one of the games that kind of has the whole, you block to charge your ATB or your action points, and then you just attack and you sponge those, and then you kind of do that constantly. And I don't know. I mean, mind you, yeah, you can also say the same thing for the older games as well, is that most of the time you're also just spending time spamming arts and whatnot, and you're just recovering with orange gels, but to each their own.
The orange shells.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you can only carry 15 in the first playthrough,
that's
and then you
right.
can carry 99 when you put the grade system on there.
Yeah, but like, oh, that's right, you can only carry like 15. I'm like, oof.
You think that's bad? The maximum in Tales Symphonia, if you end up increasing the item, you can only carry 30.
Sheesh.
Yeah, they didn't really. They didn't really expect you to kind of use. Well, the reason why they kind of made it to 30 is mainly because of the fact that you kind of have just good healers anyway, so you're not gonna really die that much. Not only that, the final boss is pissy. So who cares?
I love spamming arts.
Oh yeah, that's what you'd be doing for the majority of the game.
That's one thing I want to do, like, next time I play Vesperia, obviously, because I play most of Yuria. Like, I have not, like, played as the other characters. I'm like, I probably should do that.
I mean, hey, if you want to get Rita's second Mystic Art, you kind of have to.
And not only that, I want to put them in school outfits, because why not?
And since you're playing on the second playthrough, you actually will have Yuri's second Mystic Art, so there you go.
Hey.
You have to have the sword equipped, of course, because, that's the
Right.
only way to use it.
So, evening experiment, evening.
Good evening.
How you doing?
I think for Rita, you have to go into the tournament. You have to fight
Yeah, the tournament thing.
an old,
Uh,
yes, an old boss staple from the Tales of series, Dio or Dio. I think his name is literally Dio. And when you beat him, Rita, for whatever reason, will cast the same move that killed him in the beginning of Tales of Fantasia, which is literally indignation, which I like to call the get fucked move, because it literally is a big big old thunder blast. And my favorite thing about him is that when he sees Rita casting that, he's like, oh no. Like, he basically freaks out because he knows that he's about to die again, because that's exactly how he died previously. It's like, god damn it.
Nah, bro, I play Yuri all the way. I mean, Yuri is like pretty much all around character.
But then
like,
you get bored
like,
playing as the main character after a while.
I mean, like, I didn't get that, but I think it's part of me is like I didn't know how to switch to being the other characters.
I
was like, if I would just play as Yuri.
You actually, okay, the thing is, you actually wouldn't even be able to switch to any of the characters anyways, because I don't think you bought the crystal that you were supposed to get to be able to control them.
I did.
So you wouldn't even be able to play as them anyways, so.
I mean, later on I did actually, like, bought that thing.
Yeah, now you can play as the other characters.
Because I had to play as, like, what? Actually, did I? I don't remember if I did. I know that certain, there's, like, the force thing that you have to play as Carol, but yeah.
That's the only moment where you actually end up playing as a secondary character.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Other than that, I never played it as the other characters yet.
Well, as I stated before, Judith is more aerial. Rita is just more spam meteor swarm till the cows come home. Estelle's weird. Flynn is essentially a combination of Estelle but faster, and he also has Demon Fang, which is also another Tales of staple. Carol more so goes for more charging most of his attacks to be able to give more oomph. Raven is more his arrows lob. He's more of a trap and go user.
Yeah. Well, he mostly keeps his distance, right?
Yeah, because he can get close because he does have physical attacks too, but 90% of the time you're gonna just be using most of his arrow arts.
Right.
And repeat is essentially just Yuri in 4 legs.
Yuri on 4 legs.
That's it. He's pretty much just Yuri on 4 legs. That's it.
Patty is just random.
Patty, you just let her do whatever she wants with her mystic art, and that's it. I'm not even kidding. Just allow her to use her mystic art. Let her go nuts. Sometimes it will kill you, and sometimes it will laugh in your face, and then you cry.
I remember I had her in battle, and she just, like, killed herself. I'm like, what did you do?
She died.
I mean, she did massive damage to me too. I'm like, what the heck just happened? You did this much damage, and you just all of a sudden died. I'm like, oh, she's dead.
I mean, it's better than playing Star Ocean 2 and putting on an armor called the Demon Armor and not actually reading the description. And once you enter the battle, your character immediately friggin' dies because you didn't read the description of the armor saying that it sucks the life out of the wearer. And it's like, oh, that's why you did. It's like, oh, that's why you died. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I just thought you just sucked and you just blew up.
How you doing, Flip?
Yo.
Streamer says, doing fine. My Pixel TV's been received well, doing the webcam window now, which means drawing a Game Boy Color upper half with the GB camera. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, I did see that. The person that you that commissioned you said they liked it.
Yeah, the very detailed pixel artwork.
That's cool.
Flip said, just finished a 10-hour work shift. I feel like melted ice cream. Dude, I felt that like on Wednesday. Like I just want to just bloop.
Like it was so good. It was like melted ice cream. It was so good. You know?
It was bad melted ice cream. What are you talking about?
I don't know the way you were sounding. You almost sound like you was like, oh my god, I was like so tired. It's
oh
like,
my god. Ice cream sounds good.
Nah.
Ice cream sounds good.
All right, well then go nuts. Go eat your ice cream.
But there's no ice cream.
Well, then too bad. Now you gotta
No.
deal with it.
No. And now my ears are ringing. Meh. And now his face. Someone was talking about me. Who was it? Who was talking about me? Splash same. As always, I want Dairy Queen ice cream. What's wrong with her? Is she depressed?
No, she's having conflictions.
Uh-uh.
Because the guy was basically teasing, saying that, oh, you guys are a couple. And then she's like, no, we're not a couple. Blah, 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 blah. And then Ryuto is like, man, she doesn't know when people are messing with her. So now she's like, yo, I'm conflicted. I can't have feelings. So now
I
she
am
just
two person in one.
So now she's talking to herself. And Millennia, I think, will probably be like, yo, shut up.
Slapped her in the face. Supposed to help my mother hunt some, and now we're gonna have homemade brownies with ice cream and watch some Cobra Kai together. Dude, that sounds yummy.
Man, don't you just hate when your succubus persona just comes out of you and just decide to transform at will?
I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 would like to speak to you on that.
They don't do that all that much, though. I know what you're getting at. They don't do that much.
I
Jeez.
know, but
you didn't play the game. Shut up.
I know, but
you don't know how it works. Ugh.
If I need ice right now, I'll just remove the digigrated shells and wait 10 minutes for myself to freeze solid.
Oh man, his name is just Figure. Why don't you just call him Mysterious Figure at that point?
I mean, I was about to point out that guy's name was just King, but then I saw Figure showed up. I'm like, oh, hi King, meet Figure.
Hi, Figure King.
That flower in the corner, that's a weird looking flower.
PS2. Also, that wall almost looks like the coal mines from Minecraft.
Wait, really?
It just looks like it.
Oh, she's talking to herself again.
No, she's talking to... Oh, I mean, yeah, you're right. She is talking to herself, man. I mean, can you say that Melina is technically just herself incarnate?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, they're both 17, so it's fine. Not Melina, though. She's like 5,000 bajillion years old.
She's old.
She's also a succubus, so it doesn't matter. Yep. He's feeling conflicted. I no want be no third wheel. I'm out, bitches.
He's like, yeah. I'm just gonna go.
It's like, I'm out, baby.
What about his bird? He still has his bird.
What the hell is a bird gonna do? It can't cock block anything. It's a bird. I'd be impressed if it can.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go. This is awkward. I'm just gonna chill with my boy Roan, you know?
Yeah, we don't even know where the hell he went.
Yeah, I'm like, where did he go? Like, I know there's one person missing. I'm like, where's Roan?
He's roaming around.
Going up like, alright, I'm out of hit. I'm out, head out.
Pretty much.
This SpongeBob meme.
Oh, great. This is one of those games where you can't just press the down button and the game just keeps going. You gotta actively...
You gotta tap, tap, tap.
Yep, you gotta tap, 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 and I hate it.
Ain't like those games.
I kind of wish that the characters' as portraits could still be there, so I know what weapons to buy them rather than buying them blindly. And then next thing you know, like, yeah, these are good. I think.
I hate
Bunch of-
when they, you know, in RPGs, like they don't tell you if they're good or not. They just tell you, like, okay, good example is Mario RPG. Like, it shows you the item name, but it doesn't tell you like if it's good or not.
I thought you had to just. Oh wait, don't you buy it and then it says you want to equip it to them first, and then you can see the stats.
No, you just buy it.
Yeah.
That's it. It doesn't like it just tells you the name and description of it, but it doesn't like show you if it's good, like if it increases your stats or whatever.
I just auto assume that with Mario RPG, I kind of treat it as if you're in a new town, you might as well just buy the new items anyways.
Okay, well here's the thing though, cause I remember in Mario RPG, like I think it's in Booster's Tower, like you get the hammer, or one of the hammers in Booster's Tower, like it's that little seesaw thing.
Yeah.
Where you have to jump from the second floor into that seesaw, and if you hit it with the bomb or whatever's on the other side of the seesaw, you get that hammer from Mario. And it's actually really good that you don't even have to buy the item in the next town. And when I buy the item from the next town, it's just even worse than the item that I got in the previous town or previous place. I'm like, I don't even need to buy that. I just wasted my money.
Well, usually if you actually did play other RPGs, unfortunately, you kind of would know this. If you find weapons in dungeons, usually they will always be better than the next town weapons that you would go to. It's usually the case where a lot of JRPGs or
Yeah, I
RPG
wouldn't know
formulas. Yeah, I know because you don't.
I don't play JRPG. I just play standard RPGs.
And this is the problem why you keep making those mistakes.
I mean,
You probably made those mistakes in well, actually, the Tales of series is a bit different because they have like a synthesis system, so it doesn't really matter. So they're
not only
fine.
that, they tell you like if it's good or not. They actually show you that if it's good for the character or not.
Yeah, but to be fair, for Tales of Vesperia, it doesn't matter because you're better off just learning the abilities more so than just ignoring them.
Yeah, not only that, like you said, the synthesizing the weapons is obvious that synthesizing will make it better because they add like the little plus or whatever different name to the weapon.
Sometimes it can make it worse.
Well, but usually you make it better though.
Sometimes it can make it worse.
Healing item 1. Guess what it does? Plus 10 HP.
God, you can tell this is the early 2000s because this guy's lips is pink.
Oh. I mean, I do like the flooring though.
Yeah, but now I'm just curious as to what fetish this guy is trying to insinuate.
I will not even paying attention to what he's saying.
Not what I mean. I'm just talking about the area. I don't like all those
Oh.
chains. What the hell is those? What with all the chains? What's with the thing in the middle? Why is there a safe locked in chains? What's with the dress?
Oh.
What
See,
is with
I
this
like how you
dude?
pay attention to that, but I wasn't even paying attention to the surround. I was paying attention to the flooring because it stood out to me. I didn't even see the
Shayna,
chain
and this
with
is
box
and
all
this
that.
is the and this is the issue as to why you can't be in places.
I mean, by myself, no.
No, because you don't pay attention to stupid rooms.
About to have me some Cheetos mac and cheese. How is that? Like, to me, I feel like I don't know if I want Cheeto flavored mac and cheese. How is that, Flip? For Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, once you reach Mushroom Town, you can buy mushroom badges. These dramatically increase your attack power based on how many shrooms you keep in your inventory. Most of them are cheap and easy to cap at 99, which means you can snap the remainder of the game difficulty in half. Oh, really? God, you know what? Like, ever since I've been replaying Sunshine again, specifically when I'm playing it with the GameCube controller, for some reason, as I'm holding the GameCube controller, I just have this weird, like, I'm getting hit with nostalgia, and I'm like, man, I miss playing my GameCube games. Like, I want to play the Kirby Air Ride or TTYD, especially TTYD. I'm like, man, it's been so long. I'm holding my GameCube controller. I'm like, I miss it. I miss it so much.
That was a waste of time. Also, that mini game is actually impossible to win normally if Elena doesn't go ahead and say, "Hey, you got your boogers coming out," and then he's like, "Oh," and then he loses.
So are we on a date apparently?
I don't know. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be establishing their relationship or some shit. I don't fucking know. Like I said, their relationship is not the similar thing with Fina and Justin.
It's
Even though
not.
kinda-
It's not like really.
Well, then again, to be
like,
fair,
wow.
with Fina and Justin, theirs was kind of a little bit dumb forced too in that volcano area. So I don't know. After that volcano area, it's like, yeah, you know what? I'm starting to have feelings. And
You know
Rito's
what?
like,
I
man,
like you.
it's like, I like you too. Then again, once Sue's kind of out of the party, it's like, all right, now we can be adults. Then again, for Justin's reason for not really reacting much to Fina's affection kind of makes sense considering he's younger than her.
Of course, that's okay. It tastes like Cheetos, but I find the flavor would work better rather than mac and cheese. I kind of figure, because I don't know how I feel about mac and cheese flavored, or Cheetos flavoring mac and cheese. I'd be like, I eat Cheetos, but they're tasty, but I can't imagine it in a mac and cheese form. Just keep it as a puff thing.
I guess this is the equivalent of the whole volcano scene. Oh, hello. You just transform randomly, huh?
Oh, well then. Oh, I don't like that portrait. I did not like the look of that portrait. Stop popping up like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that portrait. No. Oh no.
We're in rated T game now.
Oh no.
That's one of the things with Grandia that they had to kind of do. I think that's lost in 3 though, because obviously, you know, they have facials. They still use the portraits in Extreme, but I do like the portraits, the many portraits, because I do like it shows their expression rather than just, you know, you're looking at their model and you're like, yep, this is a video game.
Goddamn lady flip flops more than a pair of Crocs. To be honest, I have completely lost all interest in chips and Cheetos. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, this is the first time Melina is actually out in the daytime and not in the night, so.
I mean, yeah, because normally she changes in the night, but I guess she just wanted to change it on the whim.
What's the opposite of chaos? Oh my god.
Oh boy. I can't with the portraits, I can't.
What's wrong with it? It's just a portrait, jeez.
The way how she is, her character, come
She's
on.
a friggin' succubus. What the hell do you expect from her look to be? Boring? Also, here comes our 4th wheels again.
You'd be a 3rd and 4th wheel.
No, I know what I said. 4th wheels.
That is, I need an adult if there was ever one. Tasteful. God, you still remember that, Moape? Gee, that's old. Man. That was a dance. Apparently, that's a weird looking dance. Oh, so hello, Cyber. Hello.
Hello.
They're not questioning why he laid that transform into Millennia.
At this point, they don't care. We have other problems, apparently.
What about the people around them? Like, do they
The
know
people
that a
don't
random
know.
girl would
No,
transform
okay.
into
Well,
Millennia?
to be fair, we don't live here. And also, they're having a festival. For all intents and purposes, she can just literally be in costume right now. They don't care.
Yeah, okay. Well, you good point. Because I don't even know what's going on in this camp. I mean, it's pretty. I like the colors.
Yeah, it's better than the friggin' shit that we explored, especially the Church of Evil.
Look, this is not a bland-looking place. I'll give it that.
Essentially, we're trying to sneak into the castle, and Rowan doesn't want to be caught. Rowan actually does have a bit of a secret, but I'm not going to spoil what it is, because it is a kind of a major spoiler. Alright. Yo. What's up?
How's it happening? How dangerous is a secret? They had
Oh,
by
never mind.
stolen Nintendo data.
Never mind, they already said it. Yeah, he's a prince. Yeah, he's a prince.
Alrighty.
Yeah, did you know that he was a did you know that he was a prince? Oh, no, never mind. Okay, this is the first time that they're saying it. I'll explain later. Okay, you're not gonna explain why they're just calling you prince like that, huh? Nope. Okay, cool.
And they're not even gonna question who he's traveling with.
Listen, we're helping him. I don't think he cares. Entire country. Oh yeah, he's responsible for a lot of bull. Also, this is a callback to Grandia 1, where we had to go and sneak in a sewer level to get to a castle area. Except that one was Fina getting forced married to some weird guy, and then you fight some boxer dude that literally beats the shit out of you because he's like, that's all he knows how to do is just punch. And it was very annoying. That fight sucked, but then I destroyed him. And then he came back in the soldier graveyard, and I auto assumed that it was the same dude because, I mean, mind you, it's a different name, but I like to think it's the same dude because A, we killed him, and B, it's the soldier graveyard. He's dead. And he's actually a lot more annoying. Funny enough, I kind of broke him when I first, when I did that fight in the LP. I was like, yeah, I know how to beat all these bosses now. Except the Tower of Temptation sucks, and I still hate it to this day.
Prince Ollie.
Don't like the Tower of Temptation. And I hate the name, too, because, like, oh, yeah, you're tempted to go to the fucking top of the tower. My only issue is that I got stuck when I played it the second time, and I got stuck on one of the bosses because once you get to the top, almost the top floor of Tower of Temptation, you have to fight 3 bosses in a row, and they are harder. They're the same type of bosses that you fought before. They're harder and a lot more annoying.
I hope one of the data is more creative for the stuff. Oh, for the stuff. Hello, Red Fox 77. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have to beat Grandia before Grandia 2?
Nope. You just both Grandia 1 and Grandia 2 do not connect whatsoever. The only thing that connects to each other is the only references that they have is just the battle mechanics. The stories are different. Characters from previous games do not return unless they do weird crossovers, and that's really about it. It's a totally different story through and through.
Otherwise, they're completely unrelated to each other.
Nope.
These guys were no real challenge.
How you doing, Rad Fox? How you doing? So has anyone suffered USPS losing your package?
I haven't ordered anything from USPS yet.
Nope.
Also, Crackle is at max, and it still takes forever to charge. I know it's an AoE attack, but League.
Okay, cool. This one's looking a lot better to me. Oh, nice. I think you might enjoy it too then.
Story compared to the first game is this one's a little bit more darker than the other one, mainly because the other one kind of is a little bit more cheerful. Up until a certain point when the villains actually start to show up, and then it kind of gets a little bit more, man, this guy is just Ganon with a voice.
Oh, for you, Solid. Drops ice chunk of enemy. That's not how ice or thermodynamics work, matey. Thermodynamics.
Hey. You combine water with wind, and that's basically how you get the spell. I don't know. Listen, I don't know how science works.
Water and wind.
Yeah, that's how you get the snow element to show up. Don't complain to me.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't at all. But
no,
hey, you know what? Grandia. Yeah, Grandia, that does wonders. And then you look at Chrono Trigger, and they like combining spells together, and it's cool.
USPS shipped my order to Twitter while I'm in New York. I have the order received by address, and the USPS claims I put the wrong address. Well, shoot. There, tell them that no, this is what I put. You give it to me right now, Mr. Goodness.
These guys were no real challenge.
And I want you to log the complete set of PAL Super Nintendo games thanks to USPS. Turns out they were trying to steal and auction the games off themselves for profit. Once emulation community caught wind, he shot on USPS from such a height they thought God themselves did soon. Call them all back. Good.
Jesus, really?
Sheesh. You're scalpers. I mean, I like to think they're scalpers.
At that point, it's just basically people. Good job, USPS. You're hiring people that you assume are good.
Yep.
League. Background checks, folks. Background checks. And then again, 90% of the time they never actually do background checks, and it's like, yeah, whatever. It's like it's not helpful at all.
Makes sense if they stole it then, seeing they are well-wanted Transformers for collectors. eBay is scalping the ones I got for 200 to 500 a pop. Yeesh, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Ladder climbing was a lot faster in Grandia 1. Not in this game, though. For some reason, it's slower.
One at a time, folks. One at a time. In an orderly line fashion. Sewer levels. Yeah, I love them.
Better than Final Fantasy VII Remake. Still don't like that sewer level. That sewer level is really annoying.
Oh, hello, random enemy. Either way, the store I got them from for chill and found it absurd. USPS claimed that, but they said it should be resolved soon, so I hope so. I hope
That's
so
good.
too.
I hope so as well.
Is
He
anything,
did
you know,
Transformers
like, order
back, or whatever you ordered. Neither the back.
Yeah, it's very nerve-wracking when you order something online. You're just kind of anxiously waiting for the thing to come.
That's kind of the reason as to why some people have trust issues in ordering things online. It's because
Yeah,
of
that's
those reasons.
Yeah, that's me. Like, okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, I trust fan gamer stuff. Like, I trust them, you know, because I got stuff from them plenty of times, and they've been pretty good about it. And not only that, you know, Steven, you know, he knows fan gamer, so they're pretty good peeps. So I'm like, okay, I trust your judgment. But yeah. Shame, guess I won't be getting my favorite Transformer this time around, which hurts. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cyber.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah. The least I can say is I hope you get your refund back. Hopefully. Cause that's pretty scummy. What really hurts is that if it was the post who stole them, then it became harder for someone like me to support them if it was that case. Yeah, not gonna lie, like, I don't blame you for that. Like, it'd be hard for you to support them now. Because of that. Which is a shame, too.
Considering that's where you kind of order most of your things from.
Mm-hmm. I'm expecting like a random enemy just pop out of nowhere.
That's Grandia 1 shtick.
I don't remember that.
Of course you don't remember it, because by the time they jump out, they're already in battle. That's why you don't remember it. God. Man, I really hope the final dungeon is not nothing but ladders.
Ladders and ladders and ladders.
A random chunk change over here, man.
Get that
Anyways,
jump change.
I'm gonna climb a ladder again.
One at a time. In an orderly fashion. One.
Oh, snap.
Oh, shoot. I'm not sure if it played during the stream though.
It did.
Okay. Marquis, thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the. Oh man, my gut is hurting me. But thank you for the raid.
Oh.
I need to. Hold on.
Awesome, Molly. Thank you for the help. Thank you.
Just keep the things here. Don't worry about
How
it.
you doing, Marquis? How you doing?
Yeah, how you been?
Hey, what game were you playing? I don't
I'll
recall what
feed
the
you
game that you're
salad.
playing. The final dungeon, nothing but Egyptian booby traps.
I don't know. Alright, see, I was gonna humor you and say, you know what?
Oh, that was a
You're not
breeze.
wrong, but then again, I don't know. I don't know what the final dungeon is. All I know, the final dungeons were inside something's body, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Marquis says, I'm doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. Me and Leah play some Mortal Kombat. Ooh.
Who won?
Who kicked more butts?
This has nothing to do with anything. We just need to find out who won. If Aaliyah beat you more, then that means Sheena wins, but whatever.
Hey!
Hey, we don't know yet. You didn't say the results. Damn!
I know, but hey.
Also, I just realized I just said that the final dungeon is inside something's body. It's like twice now because you're also inside Gaia. You're inside Gaia's body in Grandia 1.
Grandia for Adventure. I guess Spider will be happy then. Oh no.
I don't know if you're even inside a body in Grandia 3. Wouldn't even be surprised. If that's the case, then I can probably end up saying, man, someone who made Grandia really has a vor fetish.
Oh. Marquis says I won best of 5, but she won the last 2.
Well then.
Maybe, I mean, at least she finished strong, I'm assuming.
You know what that means, right? Take your man card from you. I'm kidding. I did save, right?
Wait,
'Cause I
what?
really don't feel like going back up that ladder just to save again.
You want it? I mean...
Whatever, too late. We're already deep. We're already in this section. It's probably gonna be a save point next. Ooh!
There should be, like, just one night where just you and I are just playing Smash. So people can just see us, you know, fight each other.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you sure? I was just, you know, talking out loud.
Sure.
Oh, well, okay. I guess we'll settle in the Smash then.
The hell is this dude? What happened to you?
His name is... Oh, I thought his name was Memory.
Mnar!
First you got King, then you got Figure, then you got Memory.
The demon sealer? Is that what he is? Prince Rowan, I am honored by your words. Guarding the gate. Dude, your eyes are red. You look evil, but for some reason
yeah,
you gooch.
He's clearly evil.
Oh, that door looks foreboding. The Gate of Darkness. Okay. More proof of our heritage as the
Door of
people of darkness. You guys are people of darkness? Man, Kingdom Hearts must have a field day with you guys. It said that it will open when the people of darkness have regained their pride. The power of darkness is
He's about to eat dinner. He says enjoy the rest of the stream.
Alright, have a good night, dude. The
Yeah,
power of
you
darkness
too,
is said to
boy.
lie on the other side of the gate. It is also said that it may trigger great disaster or even war. That sounds great. If I may interrupt, the other day, His Royal Highness had words of praise for me. But that is not all. Astonishingly, His Highness said that soon there will be no more need for me to guard the Gate of Darkness. Ah, that's a portrait. So Father also knows that the Gate of Darkness will open? Yeah, sure, why not? How odd, but I still have the key. What key? Right here. Oh, is your mother's pendant? Yes, the medal that the prince took with him when he left the kingdom. It is the key to this gate. Go figure. I thought it was a necklace to go with your tiara. Back when we first helped you find it, of course.
So what's behind that door? The remaining Smash DLC characters.
Sure. Yes, this medal is the precious key that my family has guarded for generations. It is also the memento of my late mother. This medal is passed down to who will inherit the throne. You must decide if the gate is to be open. And yet, what does Father intend to do with this gate? There's only two things you can really do to a gate. Open or close it. You should ask your father
mean-
about this. I agree. Where's the king? His Highness must be in his office on the top floor. I really hope he doesn't turn into a weird-ass monster thing and try to eat us. That gonna be bad.
What, memory?
No, not him. Well, actually, yes, him, because I actually don't remember. Oh, man, I don't like that save point here. Save points mean foreboding things if action can actually have been happening. Whenever a save point is around, that means people gonna die. That means we're gonna die. Whichever happens first.
Last one at my scene as fight and smash. Just us two.
This is a very pretty place. Wow, this really does look like friggin' Agrabah looking place.
I was gonna say, this whole place kind of reminds me of Agrabah with a mixture of Venice. Because of the little gondola boats that you guys rode on.
That's pretty cool. Pretty keen.
I like it.
Father, is it true that you will open the gate of darkness? Yes, but I see you are late, Rowan. We have been given guidance, and now we shall move to regain our lost pride. What are you saying? Are you saying we can regain our pride once the gate is open and the day of darkness has come? We do not. Yeah, we have like a different plot going on right now. We're trying to solve Rowan problems right now.
This is
Easy,
a
my
subplot.
son. The messenger spoke. Yeah, it's anime, guys. It's filler. And now that the day of darkness draws near, it is time not for words but action. How idiotic. Hmm?
This king kind of look like Jafar a bit. Just because of the beard.
I actually don't know what happened, so I'm not gonna even say hold on to that because I don't even know.
They are selling official Vader Zim Figma. They are selling 20 for pops. I don't even watch the Vader Zim So yeah, I'm good. But thank you for telling me that and telling to anybody that's interested in Vader Zim pops thingies.
Let me tell you why we're Kingdom Hearts people.
But hey, Cypher, I got the Abrosa amiibo finally from the Best Buy thing. So now I have all the champions. So yay! Okay,
Hero
so
of
now-
Darkness, those who fought with Valmar against Granis long ago. And no one worships Valmar now. This is the old scar from the distant past long ago. Which means the messenger must have been Valmar. What is the earth moves and trembles?
Oh, okay.
Oh no, we said the name. We should have said it.
Oh no. Okay, from how far I am from my screen, that last word looked like for a second there.
We always had the Ligma. What's Ligma? Rowan, you don't know! Ligma balls! Game over. It's like, what? Oh, that's a very interesting way to get a game over. Anyways, I'm gonna save again because you guys know how I am. I'm a paranoid piece of shit. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Cypher, don't say that, because if they make them exclusive, I'm gonna be pissed. Because something tells me there's gonna be amiibos of them, and I hope they're not exclusive to like some certain stores. Or like, don't do this again. We already had this fiasco with the Smash amiibos. You don't need to do it again.
I'll just let you learn that, since you're probably gonna be useful in this fight anyway. Alright guys, it's time for everybody to learn some healing spells, so that way everybody just don't freaking die.
We need some healing.
Alright, cool.
Maybe
Now
after
everybody should be off this
suffering
stuff.
the Walmart exclusive Transformers, I hate store exclusive with a passion. I just hate exclusives in general. Whether it's amiibos or games, I just hate exclusives in general.
Alright, let's see what the...
Exclusive and limited.
Oh no! Grandpa
Oh, no!
Minar!
My memory, oh no!
Not Minar!
Last time I checked, Macy don't sell games and to Macy be losing stores. I mean, I don't really care about Macy's anyway, because Macy's expensive. Also, if I sound different just because I fixed my headset a bit.
No, you still sound like you.
Okay, because I was just trying to fix my headset a bit.
Man, it's a good thing we got a Lino here that can just... Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh.
It's Ruinbringer, Demon Man, I have found him, and
Oh,
with
he
my
angry,
teeth
he angry.
I shall tear his throat.
Oh.
Malphus? Oh, great. Oh, yes, that's right. Malphus. His horn is actually something special. We'll probably find out now. Or probably not. I don't really know.
So the part of Valmar, whatever.
That's right. That's the horn of Valmar.
Ah. See that
This-
door? It was the Smash fan base that broke it. They thought the next DLC fighter was in there.
Little do
He
they
smelled
know,
Anthem darkness.
little do they know, we're actually in a virtual reality world, which looks friggin' weird.
Thinking of exclusive, missed opportunity to make Mewtwo an AMC theater exclusive with a special showing of Pokemon the first movie. I don't like exclusives. That reminds us that PSP arrived yesterday. Pretty low number on it considering there's only 77k or 77,000 odd of them. Yeah, 77k.
God, there's too many fucking save posts in this game. Oh,
Well, guess I should begin waving the red flags for Lionel, man. I remember back in the mid 2000s, my mom used to make me and my brother join her and my sister, and they spent half a day in the Macy's section of them all. Yikes! Yikes! This isn't Star Ocean till the end of time, though, Nick.
See, that's the only I try to play the Star Ocean game. I wish that they. Why hasn't the second game ever been re-released that's not on the PSP? Because I know that's the only one that's the re-release when they have voice acting in that one. I want them to re-release Second Story, or I think that's what it's called. But no, they will never release that one, but they decided to release the freaking first game. I don't care about the first game. I don't care about the freaking characters in that one. They all suck anyways.
Like the sound effects for this game class. If only I could hear, but I can't.
Yeah, she is unfortunately deaf.
I'm
Sega?
not. I just the scream is the scream muted for me.
God damn you, Sonic!
God damn it! Or whoever made that series.
I don't think it's Sega. I think it's
The one that made the Grandia game?
No. I know that Star Ocean Second Story was made by Enix before the fusion happened. So I know that. So I have to actually. Oh, great. That's me. I'm never getting it then. Never mind. Ever since
Probably
Enix
SC
combined
or-
it. Huh?
Probably SC or
Ducking cover.
probably Square Enix or Bandai.
It's Enix. Enix is the one that
Or
made.
NX, I should say.
Yeah, Enix. Ugh. Yeah, Enix is the one that made it.
I've never seen. I've never seen someone joke about this one. Palutena is Dead Body and Beyond exclusive. Ha! I get it. I get it.
It's funny because she's a goddess. Yeah.
I mean, the trailer kind of shows all. Just
They were
saying.
horny. Someone animated that and was like, "Yep, I'm horny today." I'm gonna
I
do
mean, I did notice that, but I was more so just, amazed by,
that. Yeah, you
oh
were
my God.
screaming, and then you rewatch. It's like, man, why would they do that?
Like, when I first saw that, I was screaming my head off and crying. I'm like, oh my God, she's in!
Like, yes, she is in.
And then the icing on the cake was that they showed Darkred at the end. I'm like, wait, oh no, he's in too,
I'll freeze
yay!
you solid.
I gotta do one Sonic Amiibo, Sonic fast food restaurant exclusive. I mean, that'd be fitting. That'd be fitting.
It's stupid. You gotta actually buy. You gotta actually buy a meal, like you said, like a chili dog, and it's like, so I get the amiibo. Is this Ultra Instinct? It's like, no, it's just food,
Alright.
dude.
I don't know. It's been nearly 20 years since I last even thought about Star Ocean outside of that PS3/360 game. Terrible dub.
I see. The only Star Ocean I played was only the first game and the second one, which was weird because my brother got me for Christmas the second game first, So when I played the second game, I was like, oh man, I don't understand anything that's going on. I don't understand the battle system. I don't understand any of this. And then I got to the second disc, and then, well, actually getting to the second disc was kind of annoying because that castle area sucked. Because one of the major things I didn't know how to do in Star Ocean was actually utilizing those special abilities and whatnot. So 90% of the time, most of the characters kind of wasn't really up to snuff fighting bosses, so it was pretty kino and was annoying. And then there was like another thing that they tend to do. They kind of had and this is how you can tell this is made by Enix, is because they had the whole, oh, depending on which route you go to, you get a certain character to join your party. So you have a lot of routes to go through, and the map is not as good as you would think it would be. It's a JRPG map. So depending on where you go in terms of progressing the story, this was also in the first Star Ocean game as well. Depending on where you go, you can end up recruiting certain particular characters. But if you recruit those characters, you cannot recruit another character that you will end up meeting like probably later on or something. So you have to be mindful as to who do you want to be on your, hey, Soul Leader, who do you want to be on your team? So, you gotta be mindful for that. If you want a mage, you want a dragon dude who ends up getting infused with 2 dragon heads, then, that's always cool, I guess. And then or do you want to play video games? That one's always the big one.
Anyone remember Robo Chibi Park Patrol for the DS was Walmart exclusive? Nintendo. Dang, why doesn't anyone buy Chibi Robo?
Y'all dumb.
PS3 will be 20 years old, so when did that console come out? The only one I got any kind of memory for is Star Ocean on the Super Nintendo, and that's only because of this fully voiced intro and the fact the game only wanted to use the FTDB1 chip.
Yeah, I do remember the Super Nintendo version of that.
Wait, the PS3 came out in 2006, so it's 15 years old this year. 360 was 2004. Wait, how old? Really? 360 was 2004? I thought later on.
No, why do you think the system sucked? No, I'm kidding. The system was fine, it's just...
3 more years. Ah, everyone's freaking out.
It's freaking out. It's fine. Games get... You know what? You can just say games don't age and you'll be fine.
You will all feel old soon enough.
Nah, man, I'm perpetually stupid. So...
I mean, I'm gonna feel old for my 3DS because I got the 3DS in 2011, I believe.
You don't age.
I mean, I don't, but my stuff do.
No, yeah, your stuff do, but here's the thing. Your consoles are all gonna, de-age, and then they're all gonna be restored back to their original selves, and like, wow, you have powers.
I mean, I wish that for my Wii. I wish that.
That's never gonna happen, I'm sorry. It's already gone.
I wanna play TTYD.
You can play TTYD when Nintendo gets off their asses and actually release a damn collection for Paper Mario 1 and 2.
Maybe they should have made the Wii U have GameCube games on it or compatible with GameCube games, but they didn't, even though it was supposed to be a thing.
Well, I mean, hey, they dumb. They realized that, hey, Wii U gonna die, so let's not put things in there, because that'd be stupid.
Someone's like, they dumb, but we do, Nick.
Yeah, fine.
I'm not kidding, Zyra. I got my 3DS in my birthday in 2011 with Ocarina 3D. And yeah, it's gonna be 10 years for my 3DS. I know the 3DS came out, I think a year? I'm not sure if it was the same year or 2010. I don't remember.
I'll freeze you
Yeah, the
solid.
3DS is gonna be a decade old. Hey old people from the 80s. What's his problem?
He's just freaking out over there. Don't worry.
I'm old!
It's like, don't worry about it. He's just being normal.
Let those who war with life forfeit their oath.
Games might not. The hardware sure as hell does. A healthy reminder that DCP and PS3 have the highest failure rates of any mainstream console. near 60% for the 360 and maybe 30 to 40% for the PS3. Both for different
Thunderbolt,
issues.
strike.
Yeah, that's like the only issue when it comes to like consoles is that the games are gonna be fine, but the consoles themselves,
System,
the tech that they have inside them will end up aging after a while, and that's kind of the reason as to why preserving your friggin' copies of your games is very super important, Nintendo, but y'all don't give a damn, so what the hell's it matter? Lordy.
Yeah.
So it's like Nintendo probably expects it's like, oh man, everybody gonna have our little their little GameCubes. Like, guys, this system can die at some point. You know that, right? What? Oh, systems can't die. They're immortal, my dude. Y'all dumb.
Like, I'm still amazed that my Nintendo 64 is still working perfectly fine.
Oh, that's a Grandia old enemy. Brain bats.
Oh, you actually do know the names.
Actually, I don't even think they're called. No, actually, I think they are just called brain bats because they're just literally brains with bat wings. Not really creative name.
It's bad enough my beard, not my head hair, my beard is turning gray now. Oh no.
Yeah, he's fine.
And I'm older. Honestly, the Mr. Krabs, your old episode really hits you.
No,
Oh,
they're called vein bats, not brain bats. Vein brains. You guys could even call them. Yeah, whatever. Just make a pun and just leave me alone.
PS Vita turns 10 next year as well, which means nearly a decade ago I began my journey of working with Sony on
Searing
developing the
fire,
PlayStation
cleansing
Suite,
flame.
which will later become that ill-fated PlayStation Mobile. 10 years, sheesh. Fame brain!
I just love one-shotting regular enemies, and then we get to bosses and they don't die in one hit, and it's like, man, speedrun.
You expect us boss to die in one hit? Nah.
If it was undead, it would die in one hit. That's why I love undead bosses. They're literally my favorite bosses because they're so easy to kill. Now we're on pipes. Now we're playing Mario. I see a save point.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, so they're giving you lots of save points.
Well, no, they're supposed to give you a save point like each section, because the first section had a save point to basically go back to if you want to stop, and this one has a save point because you're about to either get to a boss or you are progressing further. They always have to do that. I don't think there's ever a dick move where they don't give you a save point anywhere. I noticed in this game they spread out the enemies a little bit better, which is good, because I don't think in Grandia 1 they did that all that much. It kind of just put them all together. Then again, it's not a big field, so it's kind of easier to navigate through.
Yeah. I remember PlayStation Mobile, I entered a store in the mall and I saw it, I absolutely wanted it, but I wouldn't get a phone until 2012. I remember playing Crash Bandicoot on it. Nice. Well, easy bosses are no fun in my opinion. I like bosses when they have fun gimmicks. I mean, yeah, I don't mind a little bit of a challenge, but I also like just fun gimmicks with them too.
Oh, good. Then you're gonna love Materia Keeper then.
Oh no.
His gimmick is
Not
death.
frustrating gimmicks. At least gimmicks that are tameable.
Okay, then you're
Actually,
gonna definitely
actually,
love.
I
Then
can
you're gonna.
specify.
Then you're gonna definitely love Materia Keeper then. Hope you love Cure too.
Ugh. For 360, it was poor heating distribution, which would cause the clamps on the GPU or CPU to effectively melt off or fry themselves, or the ERAM dying because of the E74 error. A good example of why form over function never ends well. Technology, folks, yeah!
They all die eventually.
I still have my PS3, I named her Leslie. Wait, why Leslie?
Why Leslie?
Also, yes, I named my PlayStation, all of them are named starting with the letter L for some reason. Any reason why you named them? Just out of curiosity.
Name mine's Dude.
Dude.
I named the Xbox 360 annoying. I named the PS4
Don't know, to be honest.
Airplane.
That's fair. I think it's kind of funny to like name a console, or at least say the console. You know, name a console only if you're angry at it. But like, Betsy, why don't you work? Or especially in the PS, like when people have the PS2, you know how, when you start the PS2, you have that screen, that's the little screen, hoping that the disc will read and all that.
Give me
Like,
that.
come on, Betsy, work for me, work for me.
Why Betsy? Why'd you went for that
I
name?
don't know. Everyone's always calls their car or whatever technology or whatever Betsy of all things. Like, why Betsy? Because my sister called her old cars Betsy's. No, one of them was Betsy. I forgot what she named the other one.
Not
the
Betsy.
very first car that she had was Betsy. I forgot what the other one was.
So the only thing that the Vein Brains can do is just cast annoying magic, but if you kill them instantly, it doesn't really matter. Then again, that's like literally this entire playthrough has been doing. The only reason why I've been grinding is because if I don't, then these battles, I'd be slapping enemies left and right. And I'm not gonna lie, that takes way too long. You're better off doing that in boss fights. Doing them in regular fights takes way too much. They give you way too much enemy to fight. And you're more so gonna just be spamming. Like if you're doing a run without using mana enemies, God help you, because you're not. Most of these fights are gonna go on for like a good 3 minutes.
Still have my PS3 as my Blu-ray player and play Kingdom Hearts .5 collection. The PS4 is Code Seal thanks to the Walking Dead comic book, and my PS2 was Lisa. For the PS3, the CPU was never properly seated on the motherboard properly, which with heat would eventually cause it to become unseated and disconnect from it. The cooling gel on the chips was also too thin and it would eventually dry up and need replacing. Blu-ray drives are also prone to dying because of old lasers crapping out. The big issue are the NEC capacitors inside, which are notoriously faulty and the big cause of the PS3 LEDs. Yeesh.
I got a question to ask. Now I got a question to ask you, Experiment. Do you think that as time goes on, will they be able to have the ability of preserving consoles to a much bigger lifespan than the previous ones? Like, instead of having a shorter lifespan, you think they could be able to end up having much longer lifespan now with the technology they keep implementing with the PS5, Xbox One, Series X, and now the Nintendo Switch. This thing can barely run proper games itself. Hey, mind you, the Nintendo Switch is more of a handheld anyway, so.
Yeah. I'm still mad at my brother for selling our PS3 when I told him it's better to keep it than sell it, but no, don't listen to me. Dang, that sucks.
I mean, is it like as bad as we're because Johnny always tells a story where I think it's his dad probably sold his Super Nintendo for the PlayStation. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, heck, I still have my PS1 for when I was 4 years old with 2-disc Gran Turismo. Nice. Scram says, unlike the 360 though, you can receive the CPU, replace the coolant gel, and replace the cap, and surprisingly the OG PS3s can go like trucks. Oh, but good for the PS3s.
Source of all life.
No, they can just go like trucks.
I mean, that's my N64 right now, is still good.
No, my N64 is dead. It can't read cartridges anymore. Then again, to be fair, being consoles on hard floors is annoying. I like having them on hard floors.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
my
kinda-
mom sold the OG Xbox. My dad got me for a Wii because we only owe 2 games on it compared to my PS2.
Oh, that was a
Well,
breeze.
at least
I
you
just
know what
want my
console
Wii
you
to
liked.
redisc. I just want my Wii to redisc again because it can still turn on, but it's just the laser thing. That's the issue. I'm like, man, how can you fix that?
You open it.
But I don't know how to fix things.
Well, looks like you're never gonna be playing Tales in Your Door ever again now. Yep.
At that point, I might as well just buy another Wii.
That's probably your best bet.
from a local game store, which I mean there was one nearby, and I did see a Wii there for like $80. I'm like, that's not bad.
Oh, there you go.
Probably. I mean, that was a bit ago, but I don't know.
Well, then never mind. Then you just missed your chance. Good job.
That was before my Wii, stopped reading disc. My Wii was basically my GameCube right there. By the way, I think my mom got rid of the GameCube when I went looking for it. I couldn't find it. Aww. My Wii resides in my closet still, but I kind of want to open it up. I still have my Wii collection, which before my PS4 and Switch was my second biggest game collection. Also, to answer your question, the commander said the best way to preserve 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th gen system is to reduce the wear and tear on moving parts and intercepting time bombs like the time cap in the original Xbox. All 6th gen systems have solid state solutions that don't impair functions. 7th gen systems also do, but they have a lot more moving parts and ergo more points of failure, as I pointed out.
You'll freeze fast.
Oh, hopefully they end up. Yeah, I don't know why companies usually end up forgetting those things. I guess it's usually sometimes oversights, or they just probably like, yo, we need to make them high power thingy.
Maybe they just don't have the parts to kind of like make them long lasting.
Or they probably just don't know what how to do it.
Maybe.
That's usually the case. You could be an adult, but for some reason you still end up messing up at some stuff. Go, sun power! Kill my enemies!
Kill them with solar flares.
We've been killing them with solar flare for days, man. I know I can let Melina learn her other Valmar attack, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Valmar I only does paralysis, and the boss that we're fighting is probably not gonna even be affected by it, and I'm not gonna even bother.
I just want to lay down after thinking of all the games I used to play. That's pretty much my GameCube collection right now. I'm like, I want to play the GameCube games. And like, I still have my GameCube, but I'm afraid to kind of play anymore on the GameCube. But like, this thing is too precious now. My only system to play GameCube games now. You can either open it or replace the lens, or buy another one at a second-hand store somewhere. So basically my only option is to just buy it. You expect me to fix the lens, I can't even do that. Gonna shell out money just for another Wii.
Go! Dragon Rise!
At that point, I'm probably losing my progress on pretty much on most of my Wii games. I mean, yeah, I can transfer the save data to the Wii U, but I'm like, I might as well just start over. I think the biggest one for me will be the Brawl one, because I worked hard on Brawl. Especially doing the trophy drops.
Take flight!
Plus, as I'm working to get my old console to get soft
Here
modded.
goes flying
Really?
Tensei Ken!
Duck and cover.
The Wii got 2 points of failure. The disk drive spins stupidly quick for a drive of its design, which isn't far faster. It's even worse if you're trying to use a dual-layer DVD game like Smash Bros. Brawl, Other M, Xenoblade 1, or Metroid Prime Trilogy. Nintendo had to replace a lot of lasers because the system is not designed to handle those types of discs. The second one, Wii Connect 24, that will leave the Starlit ARM CPU on constantly inside the GPU, even if the system is turned on. Ugh. The DSA was the first to beat. Oh, really? Saw body that. Speaking of which, I think of my Wii games. My favorite are still Skyward Sword, Galaxy, Poke Park Wii, Return of Dreamland, Pikmin 2. Nice. Oh, that is shit. The console instead of GPU if the system is turned on, because none of the cooling systems are turned on, which would mean it would fry itself slowly over a long period of time. Yeesh.
Erupt.
again so that way we can get our things back. Yeet.
So Wii viewers can be browsed without opening the system, soft mod it, and you can ISOs from HDD instead. I have no idea what that is. I'm like, you expect me to know that? I don't want to ruin my Wii. The Wii's my baby. I don't want to mess it up anymore. I'm like, no, it's suffered enough. I'd rather just give it to an expert. Be like, here, can you fix my Wii? Let it read disc again, because my discs are clearly clean. Yeah, thanks to Sir So on the DSi was soft modded and now can play all the GTA GB colors. A lot of games, dang. The Wii's 2 points of failure are the GPU SoCs randomly dying, faulty HDMI ports, or again, disk drive dying.
These guys were no real challenge.
That's one thing I don't want to do. I do not want to hack my systems. I just want them to work. That's all. The thing is, my Wii can still turn on. It's just it has a hard time reading discs. Like certain games, I think it will work, but I'm still like afraid to use it because at that point, like can't read like Brawl even though it's clean, or even like games that I barely use, like there's like nothing on them, and it just still wouldn't read that. I'm like, I take good care of my disc. Soft modding a Wii is idiot proof at this point. I don't know how soft modding is.
Torch him.
But this drive of my Wii U died, now I don't know what to do. Aww. I'm sorry about that, Flip. And that sucks too, because that's basically your Wii system, like obviously to be in Wii U games. My Wii is like, I will never learn how to read. I never learned how to read. It's just my Wii just needs the new disc reader thing. That's pretty much it. Like it still works. It can still power on. It's just the disc reader thing. That's basically it.
O source of all life, show your explosive power!
Erupt.
Oh, that's what happened. You didn't play your Wii U for a while. 3 years, sheesh, then that happened. Oof. I think that's also another thing. I think that, you know, if you haven't played your system for a while, you probably should turn it on just to kind of make sure that it still works.
This is boring.
We're almost at the end of this dungeon.
I forgot you're still in here.
Really? How can you tell? You still seeing friggin' green everywhere.
So much green.
Lobo.
Even the enemies are green.
Oh, I'm green.
So speaking of consoles, Andrew's tweet about the PS5 after the Resident Evil showcase, and I cannot help but agree with him.
Why is it the fact that Resident Evil? I mean, I kind of already knew that was gonna happen. I think it's like is it like exclusive only for the PS4 and not exclusive. It's only gonna be released. Well, I should say it's gonna be released on the PS4 as well, rather than just the PS5. They tend to do that a lot, though. Like, I don't know what you guys are really expecting for that, though. Like, they always tend to end up trying to. Nintendo's the only one that's bad with that. But Sony and Xbox, they usually always end up catering to both fronts. And this is kind of the major reason as to why I don't bother to buy a console right out the gate. It's mainly because of that reason alone. I already knew that the game wasn't going to end up having a lot of games that was going to be released right out the bat. Like, obviously, you know, you're going to have your Ratchets and everything, but overall, like, like the Series S and X has more stuff going for it. And like it has Yeah, it's like the Game Pass and everything. So I kind of feel that the Series X, funny enough, for once, I'm giving praise to Microsoft. The Xbox is a much better deal than the PlayStation 5.
Always talk about getting software modding. Got me interested in doing some research. Ooh, why you gave me such a beat?
My eyes hurting me.
Aside from Astro's Playroom and maybe Demon's Soul, there isn't really any reason to get PS5 yet. So since I won't be able to soft mod it to play Wii U ISO, but the disk drive is no more, so yeah. Aw, puke. Cyrus the same. Also, there are some talks going on that maybe Final Fantasy 16 and God of War Ragnarok will be cross-gen too.
I wouldn't even be surprised if they did do that, to be honest. I mean, like I said, they don't want to like just drop the PS4 right out the gate. They kind of want it to like last for like probably like one more year or probably 2 more years first before they start making more consoles. Hell, I mean, like I said, they do that for like a lot of consoles, so I'm not like I'm not surprised of them doing that.
Right. God knows what Japan-based studios will do, considering Japan itself is not happy with how the PS5 is being handled, and Sony themselves moving their core centers over to California rather than Japan.
Weird.
Yeah, the install base for PS4 is too big, and that's a lot of money they can earn for a new game. I can't wait for 16 for PS4 in 2034.
I mean, the only thing, like I said, like, obviously, Final Fantasy will also be on 5 as well, but, I mean, at that point, your best bet is like, hey, do you want to play that? Man, this gives me very huge Lunar flashbacks, and I mean Lunar 2, not Lunar 1, unless it was Lunar 1. It probably was Lunar 1. Whatever, it's the weird flower boss. That boss sucked. Anyways, yeah, like at that point, your best bet is like, oh, which one do you want to run better? Do you want it on the PS5 so it can run significantly better, or do you want it on the PS4 to just have it on the PS4 so you don't have to actually end up shelling in a console?
Lunar 2 Eternal Blue?
Yeah, it's the weird plant boss, and it has the song go dun 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 dun, which sounds completely different depending on which version of the game you're playing on, which console, I should say.
Since I got an extra PS4 that my niece messed up, I'm thinking of opening it up and seeing what's up. Ew, well, be careful, Blast, if you're gonna do, that sort of stuff.
Why do you look like a Torok-looking character?
I'm waiting for the PS4 Pro to start dropping off price so I can swipe one and and get it for cheap and then start extensively modding it. Nice.
Oh, speaking of plant.
Oh.
Weird alien thing from Torok evolves into... Wait for it. Wait for it. Valmar's claws.
Are they claws?
Yep, these are the claws of Valmar.
Oh, that's oh, I don't like the look of that actually.
Yep, that's...
Oh, it kind of reminded me of legs from a bug. I'm like, oh.
Sheena, it's gonna get worse. Just
I don't like the look of that.
Well,
I just feel like a spine
Come on,
tingle
everyone,
from my
snap to
spine.
it.
well, I mean that's the
Like,
close one. Hey, you know what? That's good because that means it's doing its job then.
Ah. What looks more like Grandpappy's old fishing lure.
Come on, go nuts out there!
Who, rumbling of earth and mountain, grant me power!
It's like I rejected these words metal figure I saw at TFCon. Ooh, yeah.
Tensei can slash!
Go! Dragon Rise!
What the? I have no idea what he's doing over there. Dude, if you're trying to do stuff, you're kind of doing it wrong. I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to do, but whatever.
Well, if I can get mine figured out, I'll consider.
This is my way.
Oh.
I wonder if he's gonna actually. The only one that actually did its signature move was only Valmar's eyes.
All their signature moves, you say?
Oh, okay, so only one of them is affected by the act.
Oh.
thing. Not all of them. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Freezing rage!
Luckily enough, we're not up to the bosses that can end up, what's the word? Debuff us back to normal, because that's annoying. Also, this is pointless.
What?
That, because that's supposed to pull everyone in, but he's not even looking at everybody else, so it's like, what was the point of that? That was so dumb.
Let's work at it.
Tensei
So
can
no spoilers,
slash!
guys. Like, I know a bunch of you guys are watching WandaVision, but no spoilers.
Can you
Ugh.
feel the love in
Sorry, the back of my spine just tingling up to seeing that. I'm like, ooh, look at that.
This is Scorpion, that's all it is.
Nah.
It's literally all it is. It's just a
Nah.
scorpion.
Nah.
It's so interesting that her rage thing never ends up showing up when you actually want it to.
For millennials?
Yeah.
This should help.
Let's work at it.
You guys are just talking about your PS4 stuff.
Oh, good. Now he's using gravity properly for once. Okay. Well. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's just doing the ice spell. He's not even attacking us. He doesn't care
Nope.
anymore. I actually think this. Oh, wait. No, this is the wrong spell I was thinking of. What is this? What's this do? This.
Wow, that's interesting.
I don't know what that did. We have that move, so I should probably check what it actually did. We don't actually have the move. Well then.
Up here.
It's fine. Just give WoW to Ryudo so that way he has, like,
Come on,
look at
everyone,
all the
snap to
buffs. We are just tanking.
Of nature!
Not gonna lie, part of me wants to get an OGPS legend to put it on display.
Tensei can slash!
Wow!
Well then.
Go! Dragon Rise!
Kind of late, but it already did its attack, but it's fine.
I think that's what I was planning to get, getting a PS5 as a birthday gift to myself, but now I am questioning that plan. I mean, I say just wait until there's like more games that kind of pique your interest. I mean, that's how I
Tensei
go
can
by.
slash!
You guys okay?
Not that I have no intentions of getting a PS5 anytime soon. I mean, that's fair. Like I said, like, usually for like new console releases, I say just wait for any games that pique your interest.
Go! Dragon Rise!
Let those who war with life forfeit their own.
It sound like that. It sound like a beeping noise. What the hell? That's weird. I love how whenever you're fighting like bosses, they don't show you their actual health until way later down the road, until you like chopping down their health, and it's like, okay, now we'll show you the actual health bar. It's like, oh, they have a health.
I'm gonna wait till we hear more about 16 and God of War first. If word is true and they are also crossing, then it would benefit jumping to the next gen yet. Yeah, I can see that. Might as well just kind of grab it from the previous gen. Also, the director of 16 did say we will be hearing from them. Ooh! Still have my OG launch Flight PS4 ported from Japan. Nice!
Tensei can slash!
Wow.
While I'm sitting here still holding on the dream of a new Bayonetta news this year. I mean, when you talk about Blast, they update it and say it's going well so far. But no, I hope we get some news of like games that have not like been updated on the news as of late.
Oh man, I kind of want him to do the claw, because the claw animation is pretty brutal.
16 seems so high for me just because the 14 director is on the project. Yeah, the dude that worked on 14 is working on 16. All you gotta them saying development's going well, then it's delayed to 2022. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, not gonna lie. And the OG White Xbox, which came with Sunset Overdrive. Nice!
Never mind, we're not gonna. Wow, this boss is actually almost dead.
Hey, you're doing it though.
Actually, this boss is now dead.
Oh, well, never mind.
Oh my god. That's sad. No, then again, I
Ooh,
guess
you
that's what
got it.
grinding would do for you, so.
Wait, you got an email from Amazon saying Metro Prime 4 was delayed to 2023. I
I'll
mean,
better
since
practice
they,
if you want to beat me.
are doing the game over from scratch, I won't be surprised if we delay to 2023. So how about that Metroid 35th anniversary? Well, who now? December 31st, 2023 to be precise. That's not like a placeholder date though.
Hey,
Hey!
say hello to our new
Whoa.
character.
Oh.
And also say hello to the boss that basically ended up making me stuck halfway through the game.
Klazazama. I can't stand glossy black plastic, so I went for the only other color option at that time, which was white. Black gloss you sneeze at the material, you get dust and scratches. I mean, they get dust easily. Like, you can see the dust building up when you have like those kind of colors for the consoles.
You can see the seams.
Yeah. And yeah, Flip, I do agree. They should probably might as well just port the Metroid Prime trilogy on the Switch. Man, when I remember when I was really long, the thought of 2021 and 2022 seems so far into the future. And now you're in 2021.
Hey, what are you gonna do with her?
She too is a victim of Valmar.
She really does look like a doll.
Hey, she moved.
Remember when everyone
Right.
thought the Mayan calendar was
so
real and 2021 would be the
bright.
end of the world? That was 2012. Alright, wake up, Barbie.
There is no more danger. There's nothing left to bind you.
What should I do?
I no longer sense the will to fight.
Don't worry, she is just a puppet. Without commands, she can do nothing. I too was a puppet, bound by the commands of tradition, without ever questioning them. Just what had I been doing?
Rowan, there's no time to lament. We have to figure out the cause of this catastrophe.
You're right. I must question Father about why he built such a ridiculous factory.
Exactly. Come on, let's go, Merrick.
Please give me
Let's go,
commands.
everybody.
You are now free.
From now on, you can
It's
do
almost
whatever
as
you
if he was
want.
evil. It's never a good sign when the voice actor reminds me of King's Quest 5.
I mean, to be honest, the
didn't
person who
understand.
voices her is Kim May Guest. She was in Code Geass. She's in Final Fantasy Type 0 as Celestia, so do what you will with that information. She was in Dead Island Riptide. She was in Anarchy Reign. She was in, sadly, Final Fantasy 13 too. Well, actually, no, that's a little bit better. She's in Dead Space as Lana. She's in Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Heroes 3 at Toskino in the game
Are
called
you actually
Wet.
looking up the actress?
Yep, she's in Lord of the Rings, Batman Brave of the Bold as Katana. She is in Metal Gear Online as Mei Ling. She is Karen Hojo from Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't know what that is. She's the voice of Mei Ling. Have fun with that, guys. That is the voice of Mei Ling from Metal
Metal
Gear
Gear.
Solid.
And people say that Troy Baker voiced everyone.
I mean, at the time, he did voice everyone. And him and Laura Bailey was always like literally side by side together.
Ooh boy, it must have been a rough day at the office.
I mean, I would like to just chalk it up as all these characters, because, like I said, Experiment, Jennifer Hale plays Elena. So, remember, that's female Shepard from Mass Effect. So, you kind of go from that, and then you have Jodie Benson, who plays Ariel, who's playing as Melina. So it's like,
Oh, yeah, now the thought of it, I'm like,
like,
oh, Melinda's character and Jodie Benson, who plays Ariel. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Demon man Memphis.
Oh, you're
I
clearly
finally
evil.
found
No shit. What gave it away?
I mean, that portrait gave it away,
Wait,
funny enough.
Marek. Melphis? Brother.
Now that
Name
we
is
have
the-
Ma-
name
Really,
was
you?
Malphus. I was about to say Malface.
now we have
What's
Malphus
going on
on the
here?
now we have
How
Malphus on the
nostalgic.
thing. Malphus has
The
voiced
long-lost
Idle
brothers meet at
Threat
last.
from Cars.
What's wrong?
He was in Broken Age,
Looking for
Monster
someone to
University
hold
as
your
Big Red.
hand?
He was in
Miss
Leo the
He's in
Lion.
Monster University?
Well, no, the
Or
game,
were you
not the
looking for
movie.
him?
He's in Ninja Gaiden 3 as Captain Henlin. He's in Darkness 2. He's in Lord of the Rings, Dead Island as Robert West.
Father!
He is in Superman, Batman Apocalypse as some male radio guy. He's in regular show, so no, he's been like a lot of characters in that.
To those in my way, I grant a fabulous death.
I mean, he seems to be enjoying his role. He's in Mafia 2. He was in Toy Story 3 as Twitch. He's the Beetle dude. I didn't realize we had to fight this dickhead. Fuck.
Does father require chatter?
Actually, wait. Can we win this fight or not? Because if we don't do any damage to him, that means he's just going to kill us.
Yeah, scripted.
We
then,
do
probably.
jack shit.
Yep, it's scripted.
Great. That means he's going to do his Demon Horde Slash. That don't look good. I don't like that. Oh, you
I
fast,
mean,
boy.
the health is a question mark.
Well, it's always question mark for bosses until you start chipping away their health. That's not even the thing that kind of gives it the indication that it's listen, bro, why you gotta do WoW? Also,
Wow.
why you gotta boost up your attack? You already gonna kill us in one hit.
Wow.
Hey, there's an
I like
attack
how
we
he-
can learn. Also,
I like-
it's a callback to Grandia. Actually, now that I think about it, this is a callback to Grandia 1 with Gadwin, except it was with a good guy and not with an evil dude.
The power of dated MMO, I guess. I like how they pull the cliche Starwind brother trope. Buddy, why the open eye patch? Yeah, his eye patch is an eye patch, but
You
it's,
guys okay?
it's open. I'm like, what's the point of having an eye patch if you see with both eyes? Muffet's like a bad cosplayer. Muffet is a Yu-Gi-Oh character that was rejected. I mean, that eye patch, that open eye patch thing is kind of a weird fashion sense you have there, bud. Like, what's the point of looking edgy if your eye patch has a hole in it?
I don't know why you guys. You know what? I don't know why you guys are complaining. Cause what your evil looking design would look like? I'm always hearing.
My edgy design will
No,
be
you no,
over the map.
no, it wouldn't. It'll be over the top too. That's how all villains are. I want to hear that.
Look, my mask is just basically just a regular mask.
You wouldn't even add any other sort of over dramatic detail like most people will do.
Not really. I would just have a pattern, but that's it.
Sure you wouldn't.
Look, my
Sure.
Twitter icon just has a mouth on it. Which is not my mouth. It's actually just
sure.
the design on the mask.
Yeah, alright, sure. Just bitching about his design. He just leave him alone.
Why wear an eye patch if it has a hole in it?
You're just mad is all.
At that point, you're just wearing an eyeglass. Shark teeth covered in blood. He cuts up the hero star. I was like a vampire rock star.
And what's even stupid about this fight is that he literally has like what is it? He has like 3 parts. The sword attacks, he attacks, and I think his legs attacks. I don't know.
If I were to have an evil form, it would be my me with my Final Smash aura. Face covered in scars. Oh, he has the one horn, but it's broken. digging.
This is my ultimate attack. The Wailing Soul Slash.
Oh, this is appropriate to die too.
Oh.
You know, it's actually a good thing because I think he's supposed. I almost could have actually gotten a game over because I think he's supposed to do that move before the battle was supposed to end. Because I think if he didn't do that move, I probably would have gotten a game over.
Why do you
Oh, that was close.
simply lay down and die?
It was a Maki barrage.
You still believe those stupid pipe dreams?
Pipe dreams? But
Oh, he also plays
you're
Solid
my
Snake.
brother. How
He's
about
also
this?
He's
My
also
dreams
Iron Man in
and
Marvel
everyone's
Ultimate
ideals.
Alliance. He's in Ben 10 as Ken North and Abel North.
Anything
He's
you
in
do
Destroy All
is
Humans as
completely
General
useless.
Armguest and Cop 2.
Everything is pure.
He's in The Punisher as Iron
fantasy.
Man.
Fools.
And he's in
I
Dark
was
Cloud
fantasy.
as Master Uten.
Before my rebirth.
You are no longer my brother.
Whoa, your voice changed. What happened? You got paid?
Cursed from the start.
Yeah.
Hopes and dreams.
I forgot that happened.
At that star-crossed place back home.
Could you call it a Final Fantasy?
Yo, you saw how fat... Dude, quick.
Hey, he zipped out of the window.
That be Melphis.
Damn, he got away with
When
the
said
horns.
your age
Well,
rap
at least I snagged
when
the
said
claws
you
from him.
age rapidly. I mean, in Skies of Arcadia, you can beat the unbeatable bosses
are you
like
alright?
Gauchian and Gauchian during the first trip to Valua. You get a message in Japanese, even the English version that says, "Well,
should
I guess
do?
that's that." And then the game freezes because you bring multiple scripts at once. Dude, noped out of here fast for being all evil and pain. Dang, that split my lip.
I wonder, is this the point where he... Well, actually, no. He has to get a weapon before he actually ends up learning his next move. Because, funny enough, when we beat Maleficus, we learned that move that he obviously did to us. Not the Shadow Clone looking ability, the Dragon King Slice ability.
Yeah.
We learned that ability after. Because there are other moves we can learn, but we don't learn them until story progression. Which is fine, because they kind of also did that for Justin for his Heaven and Earth cut, where you couldn't learn it until after Gadwin has taught you the move.
Yeah. And no, Cyrus, Ron is a boy. He's a prince. So therefore he's a boy.
It's just that the voice actor kind of makes him sound like a girl, but no, he's a boy.
He's a young boy, so...
And we all know how young boys are in 1999. They all sound like girls.
Well, yeah, a lot of actors like that are boys that young boys are typically voiced by women, and they can pull off the young boy sound.
Yeah, except in the 90s, they kind of all sound like girls, to be fair. They didn't really sound like boys.
Okay, just making sure. See, this is what current anime does to you. Young boy, so they got a female VA to do the job. Standard affair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not.
Unless you want to have the tail situation.
Yeah, like it's not surprising. Like if Rowan is voiced by a
girl
female actress. Yeah.
Yeah, it's BJ Ward. BJ Ward has done Velma. It's essentially Velma's voice actor and Princess Allura. Samurai Jack as Witch Hag. And that's the Samurai Jack 2020, the Samurai Jack Battle Through Time video game, which I think that's the new one.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, that's the recent one.
Mhm.
Why isn't this voiced? I don't care anymore. She was in Spectacular Spider-Man as Mirror Waters. Yes, they is. Yes, they are. She was in Animusha as Actus. I'm not gonna even bother with that. She was in Dark Cloud as the Great Sage Crest and Barga.
How could such a thing be?
She played
Your Highness,
Betty
what should
Rubble
we do?
in the first
However,
13th annual
we
Fancy
are
Anvil
people,
Award. Also, now
not
it's
the
voiced.
pawns
Okay, you guys
nor
are
the
inconsistent
tools
as
of
shit.
Valmar.
That's very selective.
Now Valmar is
Samurai
trying to
Jack as the
revive.
Witch Hag, which
Yet
is
what
an actual
Valmar
character
wants
in the
is
show,
not
so there you
people,
go.
but only
As I
pawns.
stated, she voices
Dolls
Velma.
to do with as he wishes.
There's a character named
He
Elmo in
once
Grandia
hid
too.
in
That's good to
shame,
know. Can't
and
wait to meet that
kept us
character.
from dreaming
Oh,
of a
we're
better future.
oh you.
A
Okay, I
future
don't like
we
you.
could work towards
Oh.
together.
I think that's the boss that kicked my ass, but I don't remember.
But our past shall control us no longer as we work with this new sense of pride to achieve our goals. I shall now raise the flag again so that we do not
Yeah, I
forget
kind of
the
chalked this up.
mistakes
Actually,
of
to be
our
honest,
ancestors.
when did she voice Rowan in this? Because then I can't really say much of. Okay, it's not loading great.
Under this flag,
Raise
let
the
us
flag.
search out and find a new way.
2000s. You know what? I'm gonna actually forgive it. Because since this was them voicing characters in 2000,
Impressive.
let's be honest here.
A thing like that.
Final Fantasy X wasn't really chalked up to be the best at voice acting either.
No.
So,
If not, that was the first of the series to get,
Up
you know,
until
actual
now,
voices
I simply
in.
feared
oh
darkness
boy,
and
was
did
it.
not attempt to understand
Dude
it.
is like totally bugs you.
Now I
Sorry,
know.
with the crown
We
doesn't
must
help
see the
his
world
case.
for what it is.
Someone with a regular hair color getting stink eyes by the crowd. Hey, it could be worse. Looking at you, Pokemon XD for flag animations.
Or lack thereof, probably. Ugh. Alright, that's it. Okay, cool. Let's go talk to the prince. Yeah, let's take him
Wow.
from our kingdom
What?
and yeah. What? He's gotta still come with us. He's not friggin' gone forever unless he's gonna give us the robot.
No, it's just a transition. But like, okay, now you guys can move.
Okay, well, looks like we fuck off this time. Bye, Rowan. Have fun being the prince. Just not gonna lie, him being the prince kind of gives me G Gundam flashbacks with that one character who's a prince. Well, not really a prince. I forgot what he was. But something. Actually, no. I'm sorry, not G Gundam. I mean Zoids. Zoids is what I'm getting at. Because there's a character who's also kind of like a kid too, and you end up he ends up literally becoming the prince in the game and in the show, and I'm like, the fuck happened 2 years ago? I think the show is 2 years one, because it does do a time skip where all the characters are age, which is what it was my first time actually seeing an actual time skip in an anime. I was like, oh, they're actually grown up. That's cool. Show never finished though, which made me sad. So. Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
Pokemon has high quality animation, I swear.
Sure. That's why there's voice acting in Sword and Shield, right? Especially in the first cutscene. Oh yeah,
You
look at
think
that
there
voice
would
acting.
be, but there isn't.
Nope.
I was gonna say, is Roan gonna come with us, or are you just gonna, you know, be Prince like forever?
Man, I do like that outfit, but I don't know what the hell he wears, but whatever. Sadly, he can't be running around in that, so.
I don't remember this, but then again, I barely remember anything from Zoids.
I mean, now he kind of looks like a girl, to be fair, in that portrait.
Yeah, he kind of does with the crown. Yeah, now I see it. What you meant, Cyber, with the crown. Yeah, now I do see it.
Welcome to Gundam.
Oh, that's right. He's not a prince anymore. He's a king now.
Yeah. A young age. He joins us later down the road. He's not going to be
Daniel's
gone
on
from
YouTube.
Yeah. I support my friends. Don't look at me.
Next thing you know, he just comes here like, what?
Yeah. Ah, hello, robot. Want to join us? We kind of missing a fourth member. We kind of lost our fourth member. You want to join?
You want to join our escapade?
Yeah. We kind of need a fourth member. Got a man and egg.
We need a fourth wheel.
Got a man and egg. Pretty cool.
Got
Eh.
manic.
Hey.
Let's see, we got you with the bird. We got some girl that has, you know,
Identity crisis.
yeah, they got Lino Man.
And we
So,
got Robot.
You wanna join our little circus troupe?
Wanna join us and be a freak? Yay, she's a freak.
Hey!
Hey, this is Tio. Tio is pretty fast. She's a robot, obviously, and she uses chat rooms like fucking whatchamacallit from that one game, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that game.
Yeah, that
Yeah, that game with the dude and the guy that did the thing and said two, and it's like, oh, two.
experiences. And we need another Pac-Man anyway.
Damn straight.
Oh, I actually do like Round.
He'll come back. He's not gone from. You really think he's gonna be gone from the damn team? You kidding? I told you he has.
I'd be disappointed if he was. I'm like, that's it. He just becomes a prince and that's it.
No, like I said, he gets another move later down the road, but that's after like certain events. Let you sometimes counter after evasion. That would be good for some. Cuts execution times for items. I haven't been using items like at all, so no. I mean, actually, I haven't.
I haven't really seen you been using items.
The only items I've been using was the things that give me my SP or my MP back, like a drug lord.
I mean, that's how it typically goes, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, even your friggin' specials disappear? Man, no wonder you were terrible in that fight.
Hold on a sec. I think I just heard another explosion downstairs. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Experiment. Be careful. Please be safe, okay?
Seriously.
Give us an update whenever you can.
Yeah. Because that's gonna make us very paranoid.
Mm-hmm. So wait, Teal's a robot? Because I didn't catch that.
Yeah, she's an automaton.
Oh.
I need to go to the general store and buy some boots.
Need to buy some blues.
Yep, well, I'm probably just gonna leave and go buy more of those MP restoring items so I don't have to keep going back to the save point. Man, look at that slowdown.
Oh my gosh. I saw that. I was like, ooh, I think I just saw a slowdown.
Yeah, when a lot of things is happening in this game, it kind of goes bananas.
Well, because I guess this town is just so pretty and detailed.
Too detailed.
But I like it though. Oh yeah, she does look dead. Her Portia looks dead.
Yeah, she's a robot. I already told you.
Not all robots have to look dead though.
You haven't seen enough doll-looking automatons enough in video games, have you?
I mean, Fi is one of them.
Exactly, and you already know how she is, so I don't know what the hell you saying they don't look dead. Looks at Fi. Man, dude.
They can have personality.
They don't.
They just lack it.
Exactly. That's the problem. They lack it. Anyways.
Dog said it.
I think we need to take the boat, which also kind of makes me sad because now that I think about it, if we leave the boat, that means my battery's getting low.
That's what makes them creepy. Sometimes I don't mind the creepy ecstatic of them.
That's why he's not a robot.
Excuse me, what?
Editon.
What about him?
He's a robot.
Yeah?
He doesn't look dead.
I mean, I wasn't gonna mention him, but like, you know what? I'm just gonna shut up. But no, you mentioned it. But like, okay, never mind. Like, you know, if I was gonna mention him, then I was gonna spiel about that.
You know, have a friggin' conversation with me, damn it, jeez. Like, I'm just literally grinding and killing enemies, and it's just silent for lull moments. Jesus Christ.
No personality can make for comical interactions, though. Hello, unit. Hello.
Good evening. All that movement and nothing actually happened to the recording. I'm impressed.
He was changing. I'm sure you were changing the batteries for your controller, right?
Yep, but I couldn't find the wires.
Oh. That's why he sounded like he was in the tunnel for a bit.
I'm always in the tunnel.
Oh. Well, I like how you were saying, like, oh, automatons don't have personality. I'm like, they do.
Yeah, but can you count him considering, you know, the history, the lore behind him?
I mean, technically, kind of, in a bit.
No, you
Some
can't.
way.
No.
Somewhat.
No, you can't. Anyways, what the hell are we staying for? We got nothing else to go. Leave, man. We got our asses kicked by some freaking Naruto wannabe who wanted to be Sasuke and then he just wanted to leave.
So Nick,
Your ship is called the 50-50?
50-50. I don't like the sound of that for a boat. I'm like, oh yeah, 50-50 chance of living.
Yep.
I don't like the sound of that. I have a bad feeling about this boat.
I mean, to be fair, any sort of boat that we ever go on a JRPG usually always leads us to find a freaking ghost ship, so.
Exactly. Either that or you get shipwrecked.
Oh, yeah,
Something always happens every time, you know, your Catholic character goes on a boat. There's always something just gonna happen.
I love that you say that, and Trials of Mana kind of does both. You get a ghost ship and you get shipwrecked at the same time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you get the ghost ship, and after you beat the ghost ship, you immediately enter an island that's about to get erupted by a volcano. It's like, wow, that's some shit luck.
I mean, TTYD kind of does the same. You get attacked by ghost and get shipwrecked.
But then you enter the ghost ship in reverse, because then you're on the shipwreck, and then you enter the ghost ship, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, you're just surrounded by both, don't you know? And ghost. You get all of it.
Is that Galarian? Pokemon Sword and Shield confirmed!
Who my phone sent me a ping. Cyberpunk got an update patch. Guess I'll open it up and see if it runs any better now.
Game blows up. Oh.
Not gonna lie, one of my favorite things to do is purposely mispronounce Sasuke's name. Sasuke.
I love the German opening when they pronounce it as Sasuke, because that makes sense. What in the world are you doing?
Oh. Are you trying to flex, bud?
No, he's pumping iron.
Oh. Oh, he literally is pumping iron.
God, why do we keep using you as... Whatever. We have an automaton here. Let her do it. Whatever.
I'm sorry, but the name Tio, I feel it doesn't fit her name, because Tio is Filipino for uncle.
Have fun with that, then.
That's why you call an uncle, you call him Tio this.
Alright, then Tio is now uncle. Cool.
Tio's an uncle.
I mean, okay, I should say she's not full automata.
She just lacks personality.
She lacks personality for now, but she does slowly gains personality.
So she's a Phi then.
Yeah, no, because Phi doesn't gain a personality at all. I don't want to hear that.
She gets it at the end.
Ooh, the end! When the game friggin' ends! At that point, I don't care!
Yes, you do.
Oh, don't!
Deep down,
she gone, and that's why
don't mind her.
And that's why I don't care.
Well, says, well, I am a Tio. Hey.
Oh, she got seasick. Cool.
He's doing Final Fantasy VII soldier squats. I still remember how in the USA, Naruto didn't use the Japanese opening for 3 seasons. They randomly, on season 4, they did. In English dub, my animated character of the day was named Tia, and she was a young girl nonetheless. Well, I mean, she was probably on at a young age, apparently, then.
No, they did use the Japanese opening, but the thing is that the third opening was just the second opening, and then they skipped the third opening, and then they had the fourth opening. where the fourth opening was the fourth opening, and the second opening was a shorter version of the mixture of the third opening, if that makes any sense. What they did with the third opening is that they mixed it with the second opening song with a combination of the third opening's opening as well. It was weird as to why they did that, and I don't understand why. Because when I was like watching Naruto in Japanese before, and I saw the third opening, I was like, wait, didn't they just? All they did was just basically implemented some scenes from the third opening into the second opening. I was like, wow, that's lazy.
I still never understood why they omitted the first and second opening, to be honest.
As I stated before, the second opening technically was in there, but the first opening, I mean, to be fair, the first opening doesn't really give much hypeness of the show, to be honest. Like, it's not, it doesn't give me excitement like the English opening, if I'm being honest. Because me being young and watching Naruto for the first time, I look at the Japanese opening, I'm like, because I seen the first opening, I'm like, it's okay. It's not one of the best. The second opening was better because the second opening had like guitar riffs and whatnot and stuff like that. And the third opening was with I think that's the one with Hi Puffy Yamayumi. Hi Puffy Yamayumi who played it.
Oh, what about them?
Actually, no, they didn't sing that song. I think they sung that song, and I know they sung one of the endings of Shippuden.
I'm with Elena. I get seasick too.
Yeah, but she didn't see dolphins as a result, so it's okay. There was no dolphins here either. One day you'll see dolphins.
I almost did. I saw the tail fin of them.
Yeah, and then you
out
got
of the
sick.
water
Yeah, and then you got sick.
when I went out walking one time.
Yeah, and then you got sick.
No, it was this was like not too long ago actually.
Oh my goodness, pearls!
Those are giant pearls. Let me check. Tenarpedia.
I want to rest.
Let me rest. I just got off a boat. Now you gotta make me walk as I'm seasick.
Listen, those pearls are gonna be very important. We can take them, and we can make them our own. This is also a little bit of a Grandia 1 callback as well, because we're on an island. Except we didn't find this island at random, and it wasn't harnessed by a bunch of mermaids that wanted to kill men. Keyword was men, because they basically used their... I mean, hey, to be fair, they were actually being like what mermaids are supposed to be, which are sirens. So, hey, kudos to Grandia for getting that mythology right. Rather than just being like, I want to be part of your world. It's like, no, you don't. You mean this? Yeah. I really hope they don't hatch and become monsters. That would suck. But that's not gonna happen. That's
yeah,
stupid.
let's camp here. Where there are suspicious giant balls surrounding us.
Oh my.
Also, hello, George. Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
What is this family? I do. Well, George will like Tio then. Keeps considering himself a robot, anyways. This one right there. Boom.
It was them that sang the ending of the Naruto Shippuden the movie 3, The Will of Fire, for the anime UB thing. I think that's what you mentioned.
Yep.
The song name was Oh Someone.
I know they did. I know they did the. Also, I know they also did the movie 3 as well. And I found that kind of cool. I was like, oh man,
Georgie, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty gooch. My bird is being good. We got ourselves a robot. Our prince guy is gone because he's a prince now. Well, he's a king now. So
He's a king now.
yeah, he became Simba. So
We're all robots on the inside. Also, I'm doing good, George. I'm doing good. Alright, that's another thing wrecked. Radiator. Oh, hello, experiment. Glad you're doing that. Fine. Alright, that's another thing wrecked. Radiator pipers. Shut off the water for now. I'll clean it up later. If this building is trying to destroy itself, I wish it would hurry up. Some of us had work to do without needing to switch gears to plumber again.
Jesus.
Yeesh. At that point, I think anything that's built in that building is just not very well made. I think it's just very faulty.
Oh, they didn't do any anime openings? Okay, well, I kind of figured them. I guess it was just
But
the ending thing. I'm
other than
glad
that
you're
experiment,
okay.
glad that you're okay.
It's time to
I was
have
trying
a
to get careful.
romantic moment again. Also, yes.
Fourth romantic
Elena,
moment.
is something wrong? Are you feeling sick again?
Yeah, I think it's time to maybe
No,
prep for a
I was
lawsuit.
just
Yeah,
watching
it's
the
very probably
But then
prep
I
for
saw
one
that
at some
thing.
point. Speaking of anime, I recently been on an anime kick
Valmar's
myself.
moon,
Ooh,
huh?
what you been watching, Unit?
It's like it's always staring at us. I hate it. That moon, it haunts me. Seeing it pains my heart.
I mean, it is a blood moon technically.
Nobody
Say,
likes blood
Elena,
moons.
want me to make it vanish?
Huh?
Watching a Martian success for Nadesco. What is that?
How about that?
Thanks. Such a small gesture made me feel so much better. Oh,
For that, a lot of things.
Okay,
I wish
I'm not
that
gonna,
moon
stuff.
disappeared.
not gonna
forever.
fucking lie. This,
Me too.
looking at the replaying this
Always
game, I start to
disappears.
realize, like, man,
Comes
the
right back.
the fourth and third characters really are just there, aren't they?
Yeah, sadly enough, they're the third and fourth wheel, and fifth wheel, I guess, should be
I
counted.
mean, to be fair,
The world is so
Grandia
big,
1 did that too with
wide and peaceful
I
after
don't
all.
remember the dude's name. And
So look the other way,
Elete.
I
Elena.
used to think
Don't
everyone
take
was
this serious,
terrified
sweetheart.
of Valmar
Sorry.
and isolated by the Granicliffs and suffering so terribly. I really didn't know anything about
God.
the world.
Yeah, this is another Grandia 1 callback, because
Just
one, we're on
realizing
an
that you're
island,
naive
but
is
we're not
half
on
the
a boat
battle,
this time
Elena.
talking about our romantic
I
nonsense feelings,
guess I can't
jumbo
blame
Yeah,
you.
that's
mumbo
what I
dumbo.
remember.
So that's a difference.
Right
This time we're just
now,
on an island, while the
wish
other two
for
characters are,
everything.
while Lino
My
and Robot
mission to
Chick
save
is
the
just
world.
asleep.
Valmar. Myself as a sister of Granis. Tomorrow? Well, right now, I want to forget a little.
Would it be a Killjoy just randomly transformed to the scene?
I mean, to be fair, Melania also has a hard-on for him as well. So hey, look, she
Elena,
pooped.
Really? You
You
don't
really
say.
do work incredibly hard.
I mean, that's kind of what
You
happened. So what are you gonna do?
misunderstood. Even
Wait,
though
robots
you
don't
work
sleep?
so hard.
Nah, they shut down.
I've never looked at the world the way you do. I've only wanted to forget, to erase my horrible past.
You mean... Melphis?
I thought I would have been happier to forget it all. But it didn't turn out like
F.
that.
Alright, no words of the F.
I'm
Seeing
sorry.
things. Wait, what
I
do you
didn't
say?
see you for who
Wait,
you are,
you okay?
Rito.
You
I never
okay?
noticed your pain. I'm sorry.
The hell sleep. Oh!
Oh, okay.
I was concerned. I'm like, what?
It's like, are you alright?
Huh?
Yeah, think about it.
While scrolling through
I thought it
Twitter,
was
I
so
saw someone I
obvious.
know retweeted that
If
RE
it weren't
vampire
for
lady.
this journey with you,
Uh,
I may
Thanks.
have never
No,
realized.
you know what? I'm glad that he spelled
was
it
his.
that way, because at least that's a little bit better.
Ryudo, it is I who
Also,
should thank
Cyber,
you. With you,
get off Twitter.
I can be so honest. I can be so strong of heart. I'm glad I met you.
Elena,
are you okay, Buster Wolf?
Actually, no, seriously. What the fu- Oh my god!
No.
This is not the.
Anyone who lives
That
and works
I don't
for
think it was like that in the PS2 version.
Thank you
Oh
for
my
sharing
god,
this
that
with
was
me.
not
Now I can work
that
even
was
harder.
sloppy.
uh,
Oh
it's not the
no!
Elena I know.
Game, just stop moving characters. Just let them just stay in one spot forever and don't let them move.
Tomorrow,
Don't worry about it.
It was just this I guess you call it running animation for Elena.
Man, I can't wait to find. Man, I can't wait to find
there
out
you
how
go.
the.
Clip, yeah, there's clip. There you go. You can look at it. Experiment.
I can't wait to find out how the final
I'm gonna
boss is.
walk it off.
Oh no! The eggs hatched! Who could have thought that was gonna happen? Oh no!
Oh, no. Run where? Yeah, exactly. Because we can't go back. Oh, because it's tied. I was just say you can't run because it's grounded.
Now we gotta fight these shrimps. Alright, who's ready for some seafood?
I like what Experiment put for the title of that.
Alright, let's cook us some shrimp!
Sure.
I mean, I don't think that's their names, but I just like to assume that that's what they are. Let's get us some shrimp! They're literally called Crimson Claws. Okay, I think we fought.
George was a character named Tio. We were kind of actually mentioning you about that. Like, George would like that name.
Yeah, you also like the character too.
And yeah, and the character too, because they're pretty much a robot.
Yeah, a robot. Look at that. Bada boom.
But I like the name too because it's basically uncle in the Filipino language.
We got shrimps. Now let's eat.
These guys were no real
My niece doesn't call me
challenge.
Tia, she calls me Tita. Oh, Forza, how I love these that loathe the all the same.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
the-
glad this place actually has an actual theme. Damn.
Is it still nighttime or is it daytime now?
It's daytime.
Okay, that was a weird transition because because you saw those monsters at night. Then also
Oh, did we? Huh,
Yeah.
I didn't even notice
Yeah,
that.
that's why it was a weird transition. I'm like, wait, didn't we just find out about these guys at night? So we were fighting these monsters.
Well,
all
no.
night.
We woke up.
Oh,
No,
okay,
we
so
no,
the
we were
lighting
fighting.
looked
No,
like it was
yeah.
dark. The
Yeah,
lighting
yeah,
looked
that's
dark.
probably was the light. No, we fought them in the dark. I mean, we
Okay.
fought them in the light. It was light. It was nighttime. Jeebus. Ah, no, day. God. Yeah.
To you, it's a fancy way to say dude in Spanish, or well, it sounds very fancy hearing it from the Spain accent. So it's
Uh-oh.
dude in Spanish. What?
They didn't die in one hit.
Oh.
Dang good.
The song has a sort of old 90s commercial vibe to it.
They're not dying in one hit.
Yeah, George. Yeah, I like the word Tio because, like I said, it's uncle Filipino language.
Ah, great. We're back to the old BS. Except this time I
They
actually.
beat shrimps.
Yep.
They are jumping shrimps.
But I won't grind here because I don't really feel like doing it. Like I said, we're going a little bit overtime because we didn't stream this last time.
Guess occasion spice. T was usually for uncles, but TT for aunts. Yeah. Also, yeah. My thing might be supposed to say TT for aunt.
Also, we got yellow frogs.
Tenacious little shrimps.
Flame toads. Oh, good. Flame toads. And this will basically just kill you guys in one hit, hopefully.
Yeah, but I know the word for aunt, or the other way to say aunt is also TT. I know you're laughing about that, but yeah, sometimes my niece will call me TT. I don't know what happens sometimes. Brain just sort of knows what's going to happen or be said before its part had a chance to happen. But she is also uncle in Spanish, and we'll leave it at that because it could get confusing. I mean, George, the Filipino language does borrow some of the Spanish language stuff, so it's not too different from each other in a way, because a lot of it is very similar to each other. You say tia for aunt, but it's how we say in Mexico. It's a lot of things, because even for my cousins on my mom's side, or my aunt on my mom's side, she was, call me Tita. or Tia. There's a lot of different variations, either TT, Tia, or Tita.
You picked on the wrong people.
Thanks, Velma.
Tita sounds cute. I mostly it's either TT or Tita that I get. I never get Tia. It's either TT or Tita. In Puerto Rico, we say TT. Spanish has a lot of variations. Tita is my sister's name. Oh, is that her name? Tita is her name? Oh.
Ice people.
Oh, her nickname. Oh, I was gonna say, was that her name? Anybody want to listen to Chilean Spanish?
Thunderbolt! Strike!
I guess it's Thursday. I mean, at least she did get sleep, but still, get more sleep. Give it a thunderbolt. Marlo says she's.
These guys were no real challenge.
Tita. My big bro is Tito. Ah.
Here's Tia, Tito, Tia, Tamara, some people. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about no more. I gave up.
So they have a missing package. They were ordered from Reply Back. They gave me a full refund, but also are shipping me replacements for them. This time via UPS instead of USPS. We'll also be filing a formal complaint for theft USPS. Good.
Good.
Good. Good.
That's actually good news.
Wait, that's the first thing I was, hoping for you to get is get a full refund, which, good, you got that, and also file a complaint for theft,
Thunderbolt!
which,
Strike!
another good thing. Yeah, like as Flip says, yeah, well, that does stink. I'm glad that, you're getting your full refund and filing a complaint to them.
These guys were no real
But
challenge.
you got some good news for a situation that's bad. But here's the kicker that they told me. Oh boy. That's the kicker.
Don't touch me. Oh my god, it's a lot of frogs.
That's a lot of frogs.
I'll say we're murdering all of them. Man, frog legs tonight.
I never had frog legs.
I don't know
I
what
know
they
it
taste
tastes
like.
like I know it tastes like chicken, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat frog legs.
White.
Chap.
What? Hold on. I heard 2 voice clips. Oh, Lord.
This game. Here's the kicker. Apparently, I'm not the first one. Seems a lot of people said the same happened. They found half of their shipments suspiciously went to Florida and not the intended destination. Then from there, went up and disappeared. They went as far as being labeled as shipped and arrived to destination.
So that means that the people that keeps actually doing the job ends up stealing people's packages then. That's
seems like
really,
it.
that's annoying.
Fall with life, forfeit their own.
I know wish there was a speed up function. but,
White.
you know.
There's no speed up function.
Oh, there should be. If you're gonna release an old game, have a speed up function so that way I don't have to keep looking at these goddamn animations all the damn time. After a while, they get kind of boring. Just like supers in most fighting games. Once you've seen them like 3 times, they become a little bit stale. You never want to see them again. That's why I love
Yeah.
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 whenever I play it online. Whenever you get Ultimate, people just automatically quit because the animation is too goddamn long.
Either way, glad I got a refund and will still be getting my figures, but super ashamed of the USPS. Hey, at least you're getting refunded and you're still getting it.
Look at the bright
It would just take a bit.
the
This
bright
should be
note.
happening in the first place. Yeah, no kidding. This should never
Yeah,
happen
it shouldn't
in
be
the first
happening
place.
regardless. I am wondering if there is a Go away, frogs.
But they're frogs!
I got jumped.
I mean, they're frogs!
No, I got scorpioned. Scorpioned? I can't
Scorpion
speak.
frog.
Scorpion.
Frogians. I don't know.
Whatever.
Hybrid scorpion and a frog. Frog legs taste like chicken, don't you know?
This?
I mean, I heard people keep saying that, but I never have frog legs, but I don't really want to eat frog legs.
I don't want to eat frog legs because I don't like the look of frogs and their legs.
Frogs!
There's only one frog that I would eat, but yeah.
Give it a thunderbolt. Fry them up with teriyaki sauce.
You better
Yum.
practice if you want to beat me.
But I do love teriyaki sauce.
And you can have them, and I can just look at you eating them and be like, haha. have
I
fun."
mean, you're talking to the person that ate, not cricket, some sort of bug.
Don't bring that story
I
up.
actually had it recently,
No,
too.
don't. Oh. Gina, I'm going to...
There's even barbecue flavored ones.
Shut up! Just stop talking.
Yeah, funny enough, because me and my sister were curious, we went to this one market and they had like a box of them. It was like vinegar
Thunderbolt,
flavor. So I'm like, you wanna try some? Like, I feel adventurous, sure. And then we did, and it wasn't that bad. And then a couple weeks ago, my sister went to her friend's house, and funny enough, they had like a box of them with different flavors, and we tried it. And I'm like, this isn't too bad.
Nope. Staying away from you.
There were no real challenge.
Oh God, Glass. Oh.
Oh, that's
You did
the
that
limit.
for a
Alright.
dare. You did that for a dare. I would not do that for a dare. I ate sand for a dare.
You sure you ate sand and you just weren't curious of how the sand tastes?
I ate sand.
You're eating a lot of weird things.
I mean, I did eat a lot of things. I did.
Yes, you did. Kind of really makes me wonder how is your stomach still alive.
I mean,
Your explosive power.
okay, when I was like, I want to say 5 or 4. I don't know why, but as a kid, I always
Thunderbolt,
go
strike!
to the bathroom, and we had like a little tray for baby powder. I always take a finger spoon, dip it, and eat it. Just one. I always did that as a kid. And my mom didn't even know that I always go to the bathroom just to sneak a scoop of it, or like a fingertip of it. And it didn't even bother me at all. Like, I just took a finger scoop and just, lick some baby powder off my finger. Yeah, I tell you in silence. You okay?
No, I'm just playing the game now.
Okay. Ooh, really, experiment? Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Ooh.
I'm also sorry to hear that as well.
Yeah, like, oof. But yeah, I mean, I can say pretty much for all of us as a kid, we do things. Whether it's dare or be bullied or just random curiosity.
Alright, there's a save point here. That means that there's either one of two things. A boss fight, some dickhead who's trying to get up on our grill, or something dumb. Let's see, what magic can we increase to its maximum capacity? I can always do this, and yeah. Okay, cool.
Sheesh, experiment. Just because you're smarter than their own children. Man.
Oh, it's 9
Oh,
scorps.
those are... They have funny faces.
Is it the tail that has faces, or is this something else? I don't know.
I don't know, they keep... Wait, which one's their face? Because they kept walking Okay, I was gonna say, like, they kept walking backwards, so I can't really tell.
Oh, see.
Are those scorpions for wrecking balls for tails?
This will help you.
I'm pretty sure every single one of us had like experiences in schools where everybody was just basically jealous of us.
Yeah.
Ooh, they paralyzed. That's no
Oh
bueno.
my god.
Can't have that.
I mean, hell, like, someone making fun of my little sister, and so I just kind of, knocked him down and just kind of got on top of him and just started pulling his hair.
Good luck, everyone!
Started, punching his shoulder and then all that his chest. Yeah. I think at one point I tried to fight him too. Pull his hair and punch him and then bite his skin.
Jesus, what the hell are you trying to do? Friggin' like.
Look, it makes fun of my middle sister. You're gonna get the youngest sister to fight back.
Have faith.
Jesus.
Yeah, just reading.
What the hell goes on over there? I don't understand.
Yeah, or what goes through people's minds in general. Like, sheesh. Well, for all of you guys that have been through rough patches back in the past, I give you hearts. Give you hearts. Much love to you guys.
This will help you.
That is good. All you guys are still around.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point I'm usually end up caring about the most.
Mm-hmm. Send you guys good vibes. Good vibes.
Oh, great.
What the heck was that?
An annoying enigma that's about to be a pain in the ass if I don't actually end up dealing any sort of actual damage to these guys, because I haven't hit them once. I think Marge might be dead.
Marge.
Yeah, he's dead.
March. Oh, Lionel, man, no. Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Man, what? Why with the slowdown?
I don't know why the game's so. I guess it's to show you that, hey, yo, your boy's dead.
Your boy Lionel, man, is down.
Alright, we're gonna have to start whacking these guys because they're actually being very, very annoying right now. I think this is kind of the point where strategies kind of go out the window. We actually start giving a damn.
Release wind.
Oh, like, what's that really necessary for a dramatic slowdown? A character going down.
Don't tell me I just gave you that move just so it can do absolutely nothing. Oh wait, no, that is the equivalent of Halnado, except the only difference is that it doesn't, doesn't just push you into one area and that's it. I really hope he's not the only one that actually had resurrection. But it's okay.
I'll experiment. I give lots of bugs. As well as to everybody else. I give lots of bugs.
Tensei can slash!
Okay. Let's focus on getting rid of one of them now.
Oh. Shouldn't revival spell?
No, I use an elixir.
Oh, elixir. Okay, wait, that was an item?
Yes.
That looked like a spell, not an item.
This is Grandia. You also forget that this is Grandia.
I don't remember items, having some sort of fancy animation for, you know, reviving somebody. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh man, let me use an elixir. Boom. Get this like 10-second animation of reviving this sub character.
So you can do that to... Oh, I didn't actually know that that's also possible to humans as well. Actually, that's not... Yeah, that's... Never mind. I already know that that's possible for humans. I'm done. Never mind.
Which is a bit of an instant spells and I see WoW and everything.
Well, yeah, they're not traditional JRPG spells like fire,
I know, but I like
meteor.
I like the name of it though.
Tainted ones,
Actually, I think meteor's like baboom.
return to the world of darkness.
Meteor's what? Baboom?
Yeah, baboom.
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 My dude.
No, just baboom. Okay, good. One of them is dead.
Good.
Also, dropped a mana egg.
Show your explosive.
I don't know why I was
Huge.
being... I don't know why I wasn't being smart and actually taking down one of them, because once you take out one of them, the rest of the battle is piss easy.
Jeez.
Like, he's so stunned, he didn't even know what happened.
Sky, take flight! Here goes, flying Tensei Ken.
Okay, dude, were you just playing baseball there for a sec?
Yes. That's literally what it was.
I was looking at that, I'm like, baseball anybody? Yes.
Cease your rumblings, O holy earth.
He wanted to be a baseball player first. Ah, that was his dream, is to become a baseball player.
No, he wanted to be a baseball.
But he got a sword instead of a baseball bat.
No, he just wanted to be a straight up baseball. Like that one kid from Final Fantasy X. I want to be a blitzball. It's like, what?
What? I think that was an error.
No, it wasn't. That's a line the kid says in the game.
I want to be a blitzball.
Yep.
Tensei Ken
Huh?
slash.
You'd play more RPGs. Actually, no, that has nothing to do with more RPGs. Just
It doesn't have to do that. It's just that one specific line. It's
Egg.
script, so that sounds like a script mishap. I think it is a script mishap.
Yep, and they kept it even in the HD version.
But yet they took out these guys sick or whatever in 7 and took that out when they.
Yeah, but they also still kept that one word that Tifa says. So I don't know. It's very inconsistent.
Yeah, you're right.
As to what they fix in that game.
I'm like, oh, you fixed it, these guys sick.
But you
yet
didn't take out that other word though.
Yeah, you didn't take out that word. I'm like, oh, well, like I was reading, and all of a sudden I stopped right there. I'm like,
It's like,
it was like
whoa!
the car stopping like instantly. I was like, wait, whoa.
It's like, whoa there, buddy. That's a bit of a call for.
That's a naughty aged word.
Okay, so
Very
this is
bad.
actually kind of dumb. This mana egg has wind, water, and lightning. But if we look at it, it has heal, healer, and probably all heal, howl slash, and Halnado. And I think this is probably like lightning or some crap. And obviously it has these. So they give you other mana eggs, some that are more offensive and some that are kind of the same as the ones that you've had. What the hell is the point of even bothering if you can just have like I mean, I guess you kind of don't get Baboom, but then again, I think Baboom probably comes once we end up getting this up to something. I think gotta get this. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see, Baboom. So,
Kaboom.
Baboom! I don't know what that move does. Actually, I do know what it does. It just explodes, just like everything else.
Yeah, because the script was untouched in the HD version, all they did was upscale the textures and remodel the faces, for the worst to a lot of people's eyes. Also, mana egg. Yo, we getting the Flamey out of this.
Flamey.
Best Flamey. Best getting flying dragon pupper.
I don't know if we fly in this game. Get back to me on that.
I'll take mine as a fried mana.
You made it back! What happened? Yo, we almost got killed by scorpions. I don't give a damn about the wind. Why the hell didn't you tell us about the killer eggs? Killer what? Was your breakfast missing with you, lad? Ah, you look no worse for wear. And that's why the ship is called 50-50.
Yep.
Because there's a 50-50 chance that you'll get eaten by a bunch of shrimps. And scorpions.
Yeah.
And frogs.
Yeah, you're gonna get eaten by one of your favorite seafoods.
I know, right? It's the worst thing ever to realize. And yes, I know what shrimps are, so shut up. Don't even tell me what they are. Shut up.
Killer eggs. That's a rare sentence. It must be emu eggs. Alrighty, Flip. BRB.
Killer eggs. I'm sorry. I've seen... That's not animated.
That's... What? That's a
My
still image.
What the fuck?
What?
Okay, I don't know if that was even animated even in the original version. If you guys want to look at the original cutscene of that and see if the water is animated, that looked terrible. Man, Final Fantasy X is better animated than this. Then again, to be fair, this is a Dreamcast game, so I guess I'm just gonna...
This is a PowerPoint. Dude, that was a still image. That was a...
I was gonna make a Pirates of the Caribbean joke, but then I was too
It
enthralled by it. No, it didn't fail. I got stopped by the water.
The dream is dead.
What is it doing? Where's it going? Wait, what's happening?
Wait, what?
Got barkles in your brain, lad? Think what happens when the ship flies. Wait, I'm sorry. Flies? That's why she's called 50-50.
What?
I don't remember this story anymore. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go.
Why this?
Is this a boat or is this an airship? Yo, you Sid from... Never mind. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. That was actually funny.
This dude's survival instincts are shockingly shallow. Haha! Get it? Shallow water.
I actually did like that. I mean, they didn't have to do that. They could have just made it super serious, but they kind of had like a little bit of a dumb gag.
Captain just realized they are stuck. They should have died when they dropped. I was about to say, with factor S marker code, yes. I'm sorry, I'm still kind of baffled by that still image. Like, it just shows up on screen for like a good old 5 seconds, and then that's it. I'm like, is something supposed to happen, or is the game freeze, or what?
Game had a heart attack.
Wait, they copy Avatar? Wait, how?
Wait, you can't say they copied Avatar when this
Avatar
was
copied
first.
this game. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, Avatar copied this game.
They copied Avatar. This game came out in 1997. Never mind, they still copy it.
Avatar tried to fly, but fell. Oh.
There she blows. Our destination. All my potions of healing is completely gone.
Completely drained.
Yeah, I really hope that other town.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, weren't they in the sky, and all of a sudden they landed in the ocean?
We basically just flew from... It was basically a bottomless pit, and we flew over it just to get to the other side of the ocean. Don't question it, please.
What?
Don't.
No.
Actually, no, it does. Because remember, you saw the chasm, the split chasm before, and we were trying to get through there, but we...
So there's literally just another ocean, then.
Oh, anyways, Grandia. Alright, let's continue on forward, as Sheena ends up asking some stupid, dumb JRPG questions.
Not only that, like the ocean looked like you look like you're going down. So basically, there's two elevated ocean. There's one that's higher elevated, and one was like lower elevated. I'm like, wait, what?
Welcome to JRPGs.
It doesn't. It
Welcome to
doesn't.
welcome to JRPGs.
Well, look very carefully at the water texture. It has a hard cut for its animated loop.
Right.
What the water texture thing?
Yeah, I think he's right. Damn. That's fucked up.
So they are two oceans then,
Sure, why not?
not in the river, but the sea itself.
Oh, the sea? Oh, okay. Well, damn, we kind of missed it. Actually, no, we probably couldn't. Hold on. We can go back.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
but
it is. Oh, no. They looping.
oh god, that's
Don't look at
wow.
it. If you look at it, the immersion's ruined.
Yeah, I see it. I'm like, oh, the texture.
Oh, it's you, Ryudo. Oh, damn, y'all are some fine fellows. Invite me back. Wait, why do you have one sword that's good and another sword that's even better? I don't understand life.
That kid is what we call a bad loop. That is a poorly textured loop right there.
How does smelling salt cures confusion? I'll
Smelly
answer that.
salt. I don't know. The smelly black pepper do anything?
Ooh, this guy got grilled fish! Fruit! Can't read.
You guys so excited for grilled fish. Oh yeah, grilled fish. That's a fruit. Grilled fish.
There's a fucking fruit, you idiot! There we go. Alright, and now let's buy the weapon for you. Ooh, shakalaka. Let's buy this for you. Ooh, shakalaka. We have Dread Bow, which will be for Melina, because we already know her ass is going to show up again. And for armor, we're going to pray that we have enough to only buy for both Ryudo and no one else. Okay, we don't have nothing. Okay. But that, we can't, you can't equip that. Oh, you're the wrong character.
First prototype sprite animation from last year did a better job, and I did that with no way of seeing between frames. Also, apparently, Activision merged Vicarious Visions into Blizzard and will solely only work on Blizzard IPs now, meaning we may not get any more Crash, Spyro, or Tony Hawk titles from them anymore.
Yep. Like, that's actually true. We are never getting any of that anymore. Which is really a damn shame, because, that means that those series are officially dead.
Guess Activision don't like money. Apparently.
Yeah,
They really
no.
want to milk their series.
Anyways, talking cutscene, I think.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, never mind. It just say, get out! Yeah, that's right. Beat it! Well, if it isn't the outcast himself, why are you here, Ryudo? You know you're not wanted. You don't belong here.
So lots stuff's happening in my mind lately. What do you guys do to calm down? Lots of times I just tend to kind of play, video games that's mostly relaxing video games, or
Yeah.
listen to music, or watch funny videos.
Funny videos, music, watch a movie. All
Yeah,
that jazz.
because Wednesday, funny enough, is pretty much I had a bad day, and yeah, but like in my spare time, I try to like watch funny videos. Or that night, I was just playing Animal Crossing and just chilling there, and it was relaxing. But yeah, but people have different ways to cope, with bad days, or just stuff on their mind. That's just my example. Gym magic briefcase exercises. Let's see. Was Four's Vicarious Visions were teasing another Crash entry in 4, as well as possibly a Spiral title in their art book. Hmm. Oh, the movie? No, we haven't, George. We haven't yet. But I heard good things about it though.
This town actually has no music in it.
Wait, is there really no music playing?
Nope. Because it's a sad place.
Hey, I
Hey, this
mean, there's
is.
before the wars.
Well, no, this is his house.
Oh. Oh, he's in his hometown or home island, I should say.
Yeah, why do you think the people were yelling at him?
I was
You
not
thought
paying
you
attention.
thought you thought they were random NPCs that were just yelling at him
I
for
mean, I
funsies?
mean, I mean, like the first thing I got was the dude at the inn or item shop. Yeah, yeah, like oh, you haven't watched Soul yet, Swako?
Oh my god, why do you keep yelling at me?
I'd be shocked if a random NPC knew my name and hated me from that get go. And no need to point swords now.
I mean, he has a sword too,
No need to
so.
get so violent. Okay, never mind. Guess we are being violent.
But he can't win. Also, that sword that just flings in the air is going to kill a monster. And it would drop a bunch of gold in the process.
They're just gonna hit a random monster in the head. Hey, that monster's just having a bad day.
Poor
Ladies,
monster.
ladies, you're both equally equally inadequate. I just like to say to ladies, you're both pretty.
Man, I don't know. This guy keeps yelling at us. He keeps yelling at everything.
He's just yelling at the clouds, you know? Old man yelling at cloud.
He's the same age as us, I think. What the? Yo, they gotta stop making them run. That's not good.
Uh,
Why was that bad? But she ran
uh,
so fine. I don't
uh,
understand. What's wrong with this game? It's trying to destroy itself. Man, I can't wait until we get to the final boss and he just implodes before he even gets to us. He just go, and it's like, oh, okay, you're dead now.
she was trying. Yeah, I literally just saw her, running into the screen, but she doesn't appear. She just kept running, like not even to the edge of the screen. She's just running like a little bit towards it, and then pops out. It was bleh. Level up, but we didn't kill anything. Basically, like the Keenox. If only. You can't replicate that again.
I didn't bring anyone here. Stop fucking yelling at us. Jesus
Why is
Christ.
everyone yelling?
Because they're blaming him and his brother for dooming the stinking village. Once his
But
well, they blame him so hard. It's basically the same equivalent as the mayor from Tales of Symphonia, who essentially became a douche to Lloyd.
like, I get it, you guys blame it, but geez, you guys are just yelling every time you're talking. Welcome to the inn! You're not allowed! Get out of here! Have a nice day!
How's
I
that
wonder
chair
what
like
happened to
headphones?
Ryudo here. Is this
Wait.
really where he grew up?
I see it.
Oh man, I'm glad that we're so further into the game now, because now I realize, yo, we
Wait,
got voice actors.
Okay. I like how you mentioned the headphone chair, but I also saw the bed frame.
Miss,
It kind of
do
look at the
you
bed
really
frame.
want to know what happened to
The,
Ryudo?
the gray part of it look like
Who are
a
you?
hangers of some sort, like
It
a
does not
clothes
matter.
hanger
Do not
or
look
coat
outside.
hangers.
Look and I will leave. One more thing. Do not repeat this to anyone. Understand?
Yeah, why does the bed have spikes?
Alright.
I don't know, BDSM
Just
bed?
tell me.
I don't know.
What happened?
There's a
Someone's into
BDSM.
something.
There's a BDSM room. I don't know their fetish. Leave the kinks alone. Don't kink shame.
Known as
In
the
Master,
village of
I hate you.
swordsmen,
So,
this
how
is
many
where
days are
men
you
came to polish
staying
their
here?
skills and pursue the
think
way
after
of the
this-
sword.
No homers. We're allowed
Memphis
at
and
least
Ryudo
one.
were raised by the village
Yep.
chief after they
Hey, I
lost
know the
their parents
reference.
when they were young. The two began combat training and soon showed
Oh, a
incredible
random
progress.
creepy old man talking
Memphis
to
in
you.
particular
Totally
became
fine.
the greatest swordsman
You
the
not build a
village
bed
had
with
ever
fence
seen.
posts before.
Never seen Blim Blim before?
Seems like my kind of bed. Oh.
Here we go, Ryudo.
That's. I mean, they're young, so it's fine.
Not even close.
Ah. Sorry, no homers.
Ryudo spent
Oh man, I
all
like
day
that
Okay,
scene
so
in Tales of Vesperia.
all right.
With
So
his
for a
best
second,
friend,
I thought there was a
Baba.
little bit of a smudge on my TV. No, it's just the grass. I was freaking out. I was like, "Wait, what the hell?" No, okay, it's just the grass
This
on the
game is
TV.
messing with your mind.
It's I'm waiting for the point where they start skipping, hopping. They're one cool Kong. Yep.
That voice did not match that character.
No, it didn't. Oh my god!
Oh my god! What was that guy doing?
Eventually, Memphis became engaged to the village chief's
Seagulls.
daughter, Rena.
Why is Ryudo the only one who doesn't have a different color hair?
Like
So
a sister to
generic.
Ryudo.
Also,
Oh, so you
Rena,
expect the main
Rena,
character.
Fina.
Like this
You
sword
expect
without
the
a
main
cloud,
character to have like
this blade
like
pure and
very
true.
vast.
Hey, wait, no, wait.
colors.
Strong
Do you guys like G Gundam? Cause that's what this reminds me of. To the east.
A terrible storm beset the village.
Was he really hard or did he have to take a dump? Oh look, a cute girl NPC. Well, you know what that means. Reminds me of Gundam Seed more.
I never seen Gundam Seed. Don't really care for that one.
From
I
the
watch G
altar of
Gundam
the
more. That
idol
one's better for
came
me.
an
I like the racist
unusual
stereotype.
Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Wait.
The idol was a sword of such terrible
I'm glad that this
power
is fully
that it could
voiced and I
only
don't have to
be
actually,
wielded by the
you know,
most powerful
advanced
swordsman in the
text.
world.
Okay, the whole game be
Uh-huh.
like this.
Believed to protect the village from harm.
What's wrong with that guy? He looks his head keep. All right, whatever.
Rena
I think it was
went
the
to
bridge.
altar to quiet the
No, it wasn't the
angry
bridge. It
idol.
was the dude. Literally, I'm talking about the
Oh.
guy who was next to the inn. He was like moving his head back
Oh,
and forth.
I was paying attention to the people walking over the bridge.
But this is
The
nice. We're
villagers
learning the
waited for
history
Rena
of
to
how
return safely.
Ryudo's life
But
used to
hope
be
as
before
they
he
might,
became a
the
punk.
strange rumblings did not cease.
My guess is that she's gonna die.
She's already dead, Sheena.
Oh, okay. Well, look,
No one
I'm on
knew
a,
what
I'm
happened to
on a
Rena.
delay.
Thus began a terrible tragedy.
I'm on a delay.
I love how she said it's like, I guess she gonna die. Already dead. Kinda already late.
I'm
When
on a
Rena did not
delay.
come back, the worried village chief
Spoilers,
sent
yeah, that 1
Memphis
second
and a
spoiler.
few other villagers to
That person
investigate.
was walking in place. I saw that.
Yeah,
God,
I
what's
saw
wrong?
that.
What's wrong with these
What's wrong with this
monsters?
game?
I was about to say monsters.
Monsters.
What's wrong with these
I mean,
monsters?
if you guys want to call them
Only
monsters, if they
worse.
keep yelling at you, they're all a bunch of monsters.
What's gonna happen next? The character's gonna start doing kick flips in friggin' Gmod.
Alright, no, it's just a funny Dave thing. Oh, that's for the Jonathan things. Ah, okay.
Oh no, my chicken McNuggets. They're popping
Oh,
out
no,
spikes.
My Cocoa Puffs.
Ah, looks like the Cocoa Puff Mountain is poorly protruding spike. What's happening here?
What's happening in this game?
This used to be
Oh,
good.
new
In,
try.
this used to be good in the old days. I swear.
I wonder if something
Ryudo
bad will
silently
happen.
trailed Memphis.
Oh, I'm glad he wasn't friggin' Gmodded it up as he was running. If only Elena can learn from that.
Memphis!
What?
Rena!
the?
Oh yeah, that's right. He's the one that kills her.
Malphas!
Oh. I was more so. I just saw Ryudo it disappeared all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's right. He just randomly becomes evil for no reason. Never mind. He doesn't have any
There's
character
no
development.
reason. I didn't
He's
see any build up to that.
Maybe there was build up and probably didn't pay attention to it, but his reasoning for being a douche is stupid.
Yeah, okay, I did notice that. I did see Ryudo disappear just out of nowhere. Like he was running, then he just popped out of existence. I'm like, what just happened? Renata, in fact, off.
No! What? Malphas! How could you?
And now you can become a voice actor in other games, because you've done
Ryudo
the
wept
yell
at the side
correctly.
of the dead Rena. Her body lay as it were,
Position
impaled
guy
upon the
kind of looked like
sword of
someone was about to
Memphis.
get mounted and not
The
in a good
villagers
way.
searched the
Oh
island,
no.
but found neither hide nor hair of
God.
Memphis.
Is that what he meant by penetration with the sword?
Oh.
No.
Murderer, idol thief. This is
I
how
wouldn't say
Memphis
bad, it's
was
just very
now
cheesy
known.
voice acting. It's just the 90s. Or no, 2000, sorry, 2000.
And also, you can't even end up saying it's bad voice
Because
acting
of his
anyways, because
brother,
yeah, it's
Ryudo
old.
could no
Like
longer
obviously,
Yeah,
it's not gonna
it's-
age.
it's-
It's not gonna
it's
age
dated.
well at all. Like it's
Became
Yeah,
to
dated.
it's dated. So
like
I
somebody-
can't call it bad, it's
like-
just very cheesy, but it's dated.
So up until now, Ryudo has lived
be
bearing
continued,
his
roundabout,
own
it
sorrow
justifies.
like that.
Betrayed by the brother
After
he
this
trusted
happened to
most,
me.
he became living
Calling
ever such
it,
alone again.
but wait.
My
It
skin!
must have been hard. Being
Why?
driven into exile.
John!
Alone. Poor thing.
Your understanding that will make it all much easier on him.
Not gonna lie, I can hear Buzz Grip on his voice.
Yeah, because
Because
one of the voice actors is Ben 10.
Calling in my skin. Calling in my chest.
Oh yeah, we're going to Grill Mountain, y'all.
Grill Mountain?
Yeah,
You mean
Grill
Grillfish?
Mountain. No, it's literally called Grill Mountain. No, so that's where they get the
Grail.
Grill Fish
Grail.
Mount. Grail? Oh, okay. Then damn,
Grail.
that means
Grail.
I've also been calling the fruits names wrong too. And you didn't correct me at all. You just let me just say Grill.
No, I was more so for laughing.
No, I want to hear. Now I'm gonna say it because I'm angry now. Actually, now that I think about it, methinks we probably almost up to the point of when I actually got my ass kicked. Alright, whatever.
So emo Parkers.
Anywho, that will be the end of this meaty session. We learned about Ryudo's backstory. We got Malik Man running around in circles. He's not even the final boss, just spoiling that right out the gate.
What's wrong with that clock?
That's the compass.
Oh, that's a compass. Oh, I thought it was a clock.
You thought that was the clock all the time. Wow, I'm glad you never played Grandia 1, because you probably would have assumed that was the clock too.
It's just kind of going. It's kind of like
Because it's
Yeah.
already it's pointing in the one direction that we're already at. If I do this,
Okay.
it's gonna also point in the other direction. If I do this, it also points to that, and that's it. Okay, that's now that you got your friggin' information on how the compass works. Because now you know how compasses works. Because apparently you thought it was a clock, which I don't get how you get clock from that, but whatever.
yeah, okay. I
Whatever,
didn't
nope.
pay attention to the compass. I thought it was a clock. at
Clearly-
first. No, actually, the position of it looked like it was a clock on the building. That's what I thought it was.
Good night, everybody.
Clock Town.